All right, Willis, we're gonna go ahead and have you backstage for a little bit, and then we're
Okay.
gonna, do the proper introduction for you.
All right. Cool.
Yes,
Appreciate you,
sir.
man.
You.
Yes, sir. And the demon, like,
Hey,
there
what's
he
up,
is.
There
fellas?
you go.
Hey.
The encyclopedia. He had to find his bookends. Yeah, bro.
Like that was good. Man, work kicked
I
my
knew it.
ass.
I knew he was at
I,
that
I knew
damn
it.
steak job. I was like,
The man been
man.
throwing them steaks at people, bro.
He's like, God damn it, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Get the hell out of here.
Nah,
Psst,
dude.
psst. Here's some A1 thoughts for you. Get the fuck out
Nah, man. I'm a actually today I was actually in both sides of the house.
Oh.
Man, how y'all been doing though? How y'all feeling?
Man, yeah,
Not Tone yawning already.
I'll answer your question.
That's like
I'll answer your question. I'm very relaxed this year. Like compared to last year, I'm very relaxed this year, bro. But me and you talked already. You already know what it is.
yes, sir. And I appreciate the talk, man. That was good. I need to check on my boys more often like that.
Yes, sir.
See how y'all boys doing,
Yeah.
man.
Man,
But how about you, Reese? How you doing?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
We're gonna put Reese on the hot seat. How is Reese doing?
Barely ready for the holidays.
Barely ready for the holidays.
Yeah, because like I said, I didn't even think about like Thanksgiving
That is
coming
true.
up this week, and yeah, I was about to say it was like, oh, like I think it like hit me like Saturday or something. It was like, hey, let me get some bird up in here real quick. Thankfully, I found one that's still a nice size still, because I was like, yeah, usually, all y'all, if y'all wait till the last minute, y'all only down to like the ones that are like 10 or 12 pounds or something like that. And it was like,
I'm sorry, I'll look at this damn heathen called Swerve. This man just had a death match, and he had the damn LA game.
Oh yeah, you said it was like whose house, and he was like, "All right, bro."
Yo, that man.
I was about to say, you know what? What? Now, actually, no, that one I want to save for the show. Yeah, that one I want to save for the show because gotta say all the funny lines for that one. But
let me see what all we got down here. But definitely appreciate everybody that's coming through, that's following in on today's show. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit definitely make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. We are currently at 454 subscribers on YouTube. Please help us hit our goal of 500 before the year is out. I mean, we already did crush our initial goal for 2023, which was 400. But wait, why not go for the extra 100 and hit the 500, make it a whole even 500? You know what I'm saying? So definitely help us out with that. If y'all are watching right now, definitely please make sure y'all hit that like button. They help us get into the algorithm so that people that are interested in AEW, we can show up for them and other things like that. Also, make sure you check out healsforlife.com. Check out our merch store. Buy you a t-shirt, buy you a flag like Tone has up in his background, and all types of other things, a cup, a mug, an apron when y'all be cooking, you know what I'm saying? When you cooking.
And be respectful. Be respectful when you got that apron. Don't try no damn nasty stuff with y'all. Y'all motherfuckers.
Oh man,
y'all motherfuckers today. Don't be putting our logo on y'all nasty stuff. God damn it. Unless she look good.
We don't endorse what you do once you purchase and put on our memorabilia. What you do once you have it, that's on you at that point.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got the hoodie on right now.
Oh man, look a hoodie Tone in the building.
It's hoodie season, so get your shit together.
Hey man, that hoodie kind of fire. Hold on.
Yeah, now.
Hey man, definitely appreciate y'all. We got we'll do another about 2 more minutes before we get started. We do have a special guest for today's show, and he got a lot to add to the show today, and he also helped contribute over the weekend for the pay-per-view. So we we gotta make sure we give our special guest his flowers when he comes on today, man. And it's just a good time whenever this young man enters our podcast.
I'm gonna say this while in the back in the back. Hey, no anti-Roman stuff tonight.
Oh,
no anti.
Look at him laughing. I see you laughing in the green room.
No anti-Roman stuff tonight. We getting it lit for a good show last night. So we're not even gonna bring him up. This is the only time we're gonna say his name. This is not about him. This is about AEW, the great show they did last night. And I'm still pissed off at the devil situation. I wanted that devil to come out, which we know who it is. I'm gonna keep on saying it's Adam
We
Cole.
do.
It's Adam
we
Cole.
know.
Yep.
It's Adam Cole.
You think so?
Or by the way he was acting last night, I was gonna say Adam Escobar.
Not Adam Escobar.
He almost cost him twice. But we gonna get into that. I don't want to get into talking to the pre-show about it. But I am gonna say this during the pre-show. I am gonna say this because, like I said, I want positive vibes.
Yes, sir.
So, we all saw it. We all saw the picture. We all saw the video. Ronda Rousey at Ring of Honor. We all saw it. I don't have no problem with Ronda Rousey doing her thing while she's happy and healthy.
Yeah.
But you fans are so fickle fans. I swear to God. I'm talking about the internet wrestling community. Keep the same energy y'all had when she was in WWE, because she's doing the same generic shit she did in WWE. Okay? She's doing it. I watched Wrestling Revival. She's doing the same generic bullshit she did in WWE. She got the same fucking music. She wearing the same Karate Kid Geechee jacket with the black belt on. Yep. She's doing the same fake smile she did in WWE. So keep the same energy that you had in WWE. The same. You liked her in WWE, like her now. You didn't like her in WWE, don't like her now. It's the same.
I don't really care about my bad reputation.
The same. Yeah. But see, the thing is, like Wrestling Revolver, they was all happy. I respect Ring of Honor crowd because they was like we love Ronda. And so it was like, no, we don't. So they kept the same energy. So, but I'm not mad at Ronda. I'm not mad at before anybody said I'm hating on Ronda. No, I'm not. But I'm just saying because before anybody like, oh, you just hating on. No, I like Ronda Rousey. I liked her ever since.
Not the enforcer hating, not the enforcer not letting somebody into the club.
Right. I'm just saying I like her, but y'all fans keep the same energy. That's all. Don't start liking her because she's possibly in AEW Ring of Honor. Don't say that. No. Y'all hated it over there. She gonna be bland as hell over here, just like Adam Copeland. He got his WWE stink on him still. So you know,
hey man,
I like him, but goddamn it, he still got WWE stink on him. Like all you is Edge with your government name, you know. So,
Adam Copeland.
But I like I said, I enjoyed it last night. I can't wait to talk about this shit, man. Especially even 0 Hour was good.
Hey, and we're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we appreciate y'all. We got a good bit of people in the room already. It looks like everybody's equipped and ready to go.
Yeah, I got a clip we gotta play for our since we got a special guest. But we gonna do it on the show though.
What you got?
I'll just send it to you in
private. You send it to me in the private?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, private chat. Yeah.
All right, cool. You go ahead and send that over, and then we will see y'all in a few seconds. Once I can find what a button's at. Oh, there we go.
He don't know where the button's at.
Bro, it's amateur hour, bro.
Hey, big.
Initiating system 1.
Wild card. Stormy.
DJ Red Flags.
The Holy Hill. Rocket Reese. 8-Man. The Real Garden. Ziggy the Beast. El Jefe. The Enforcer.
System 1 loaded.
Let them feel that heel heat. Heels feel like the club, yeah, it's too sweet. Boots, heels to face. Check your watch for life. Everybody's great. Oh, it's start time. Shout out Chris the founder, an amazing brother. Number uno, wild card, but never changing colors. It's Mr. Team, bring it, let the guy flex. Beefy Boys to you ETTs, but I digress. Ziggy the baby face on a heel show. Producer of the year, plus a vet with a steel toe. Ziggy the beast, he play stops with T.O. The heel they love to hate, more shots than Tito. DJ Red Flags, nah, you shouldn't challenge him. And the enforcers, the black on Anderson, Mr. Attention Getter. He is the attention. Now it's getting stormy. We make great impressions. Seth Rollins ain't a problem. It'll sound trippy. Montez 2.0 from the Mound City. I know what you're thinking. What a great team. And it's been Heels for Life since 2018. Let them feel that heel heat. Heels for Life the club. Yeah, it's too sweet. Big boots. We put heels to face. We are Heels for Life, everybody's great. We're at the SmackDown Hotel having a cookout. Rockin' with Reese, encyclopedia books out. We need that all sports talk. This is a Reese cap, cooking with the real Garland. What's the feedback? The only double J he respects is me. I was a tweener, played the middle like a referee. No more bearded baby face, I'm the holy heel. King Ace on the printer like I know that's real. He's 18-bit. With that Macho Man flavor, all my 16s big, sound like we're playing on the safe. We keep it raw than a Monday, and Alex brings that nitro to a Sunday. El Jefe, the heels don't give an F.A. Eddie had La Raza, me I got El Gente. We be the face without the foundation. It's the Heels for Life podcast. Stop hating. Let them feel that heel heat.
What's good, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in Zamunda, especially for my fellow baby faces out there. I am the co-host of Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast, Ziggy the Beast, along with my boy Enforcer, Big Tone, Big Swole in the building, and the wrestling encyclopedia of the well of knowledge, Rockin' Reese. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
I'm waiting for that lightning bolt to hit me. You said baby face. Where's the baby face, nigga?
Hey, Chris, did I do a better job this time? Did I do a better job?
I was getting ready to say this thing. That one, yeah. See, the way you did it the first time had a lot more energy. See, this time was kind of a little low key.
No. I
did it last time.
He did it perfectly for him. No, he said it his way. Oh, he said it his way. There it is.
And first off, let me give a shout out to Big Daddy Adriana. I see you in chat on YouTube. Oh. Man, y'all are just tearing it up on social media right now. That's a whole nother.
I got
a whole other segue, but yeah.
I got something to say to Mr. Big Daddy, okay?
Go ahead. Before we get started.
Big Daddy, next time you in VA, let me know. Because I was like, she was in Alexandria for VCW. And I usually go to VCW shows. So I decided not to go to that one because that's like a 3.5 drive plus traffic would be 4 hours. So I'm like, I can't make that one. So as soon as I see the VCW show, I see Big Daddy. I was like, oh, she was here. I could have saw her. Son of a bitch. So, but shout out to Big Daddy, Listen, shout out to Big Daddy.
As long as you don't act like Stormy, it's cool though, bro.
Oh no. I don't step on my brother's toes, but I'm just saying,
she got more other stuff going on social media. Following.
Big thighs save lives.
Hey, that is true too. So
but shout out to Big Daddy.
Definitely shout out, man. Also shout out to our brother Chris.
Yes,
he's doing the Lord's work over there on TikTok. He has another show on that platform as well, bringing people and getting the word out of Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast over there as well. So definitely shout out to him and all of our other co-hosts that are watching today. But before we get started, we have a very special guest today. He is a constant contributor to the show. He is a constant, beam of good energy for the podcast. His name is Wild Man Willis. This man contributed to our Discord channel, and we all got together. And for those that were available, we watched the pay-per-view as a community. This is something that we do, And you know, Willis is always somebody that gives back to the community. So of course you wanted to come on the show today. Of course we're gonna open our doors to the congregation to Mr. Willis. So for without further ado, I present to you all Wild Man Willis.
Yes, Lord.
Wild Man
Bring him in.
Willis.
Bring him in. Wow, you just do the LA night.
Britt Baker. It was Britt Baker.
Okay.
What up, peeps? What up, peeps?
Yeah, what up, Willis?
Nothing much. Good wrestling last night. The wrestling I grew up with, blood and guts. Blood and guts.
Oh man, it was
my bad. Let me put you up there, Willis.
Willis, let's keep real. It was disgusting violence.
My favorite kind of violence.
Oh. Yes. All right, Big Daddy. I'll see you in February. Yes.
Me too. Yep.
It was disgusting violence personified. That was probably the match of the night, but the whole show was good. So let's get into it, man. I'm
whole
ready.
Show was good, man. Before we even get into it, what are y'all like? What are y'all thoughts going into it before watching? What was your thoughts going into the pay-per-view before you watched it? Did y'all have high expectations? Were y'all kind of like, man, I don't know what to expect tonight? Like, how are y'all feeling going into the pay-per-view this weekend?
Let our guest go first.
What about you, Wild Man? Were you kind of indifferent? Did you not know what to expect? How were you feeling?
Well, with AEW pay-per-views, most of the time going into them, they're pretty good. So I expected to be a good show, but I ain't expect them to pull all that shit out that they did last night. Jesus there you go. Christ. From beginning to end, even the 0 hour was good. So you know, when the pre-show is good, the rest of the show gonna be great.
That's a good point. And you know, whenever we do these review shows, it just so happens I do a lot of these with my boys Rock and Reese and Enforcer. Y'all know we go through the whole show. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna definitely know how we feel at the end of the show with this. But what about you, Enforcer? Going into it, what would you
bro, going into it, the card already looked sweet. And but I was all into the devil thing. I was all into what they gonna reveal the devil thing, because that's what they was really playing on. Make sure our start no defense. But they was going into like who was the guy that was taking out everybody that was coming close to MJF. Then they all the thing was they made sure to let you know that MJF don't have no friends. You know, you can't trust them. So I was more into that, but the card under it, like Tony Storm, I was loving this character she's doing. Like they don't put the belt on her, you know, all that stuff. The story was like each story kind of fit with the show. Julian Hart and Sky Blue finally got the full transition. Swerve and Hangman.
It's some good stuff.
Yeah, the Golden Jets. I'm not used to saying that name. Golden Jets and the Young Bucks in situations like each match had a purpose. So I was looking forward to the show, like for a long time. This was it.
All right. What about you, Reese? Before we dive into the show, what was your thoughts going into it?
All right. Well, my first thought was my usual one. Tony, stop finishing the damn card on the night before the pay-per-view.
Okay.
Hey, that was my first one. But as far as my expectations go, it's like, all right, this is your first pay-per-view in LA. Yo, something about to go down.
Okay.
I didn't tell me that what happened last night was getting ready to happen, because all I gotta say is, man, I would tell you this. Tommy from Martin just got him 10 jobs right now because it was that good.
Oh yes.
All right. Well, seems like everyone had good vibes going into the show. They weren't hesitant or kind of like scratching their head going into the show. So with that being said, let's get into our 0 hour, because we usually kind of skim through the 0 hour, but apparently this 0 hour was lit. You know what I'm saying? This 0 hour was kind of lit. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think?
The 0 Hour. That's first of all, you had the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship match, which as a fan of Ring of Honor, especially a fan of Eddie Kingston, I still think that man deserved more. I think that should have been on the main roster, but like I said, not main roster, but main show.
I know what you mean.
It was stacked, so I understand that. And this match did not disappoint, even though I did not like the situation that they had Jeff Jarrett and all the clones around it. But the fact that it did bring back Ortiz on the side of Eddie Kingston.
And those that followed him in Impact.
Yeah. But not only that, but if you think about it, before Eddie Kingston got these belts, the last time we really truly saw Ortiz is when Eddie Kingston attacked him. Like he they didn't trust. He didn't trust nobody no more. So he thought everybody was going to against him. He attacked Ortiz, and then Ortiz went missing for a couple months. And when they came back, remember, Ortiz was against Eddie Kingston at All In.
He was.
So now he's on the side of Eddie Kingston. I guess for this match, it's not like okay, I'm on your side. Because I was waiting for after that match. I don't know if y'all saw it, but Eddie Kingston had his back turned. I looked at Ortiz like hit him.
I thought that for a split second as well.
Right, like now listen, y'all know that's the homie don't play that sock. Y'all know what that is. So I was like hit him. I thought he was gonna hit him, but it was cool for like what it was. And shout out to Jay Lethal, man. I mean,
shout out to Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal is one of the unsung heroes of Ring of Honor, and so it was nice. It was nice for him to go back to his roots and get a title shot. But I think they got to end this fucking Jeff Jarrett thing. This to me, it's not working. I'm sorry,
it's not working.
I'm not feeling Jeff Jarrett. I definitely don't feel Karen. She represents all Karens in the world. I don't like the bitch.
What y'all thought about the match though? The match in and of itself, with Eddie Kingston winning with that spinning back fist on Jay Lethal, the match that they put together. Of course, it's the 0 Hour. They're not going to put on like a 20-minute classic.
But you see the combination of it.
Yeah,
how he did the combination of it, and it led to the back fist. Like, yo,
that was nice.
Eddie Kingston is, people that don't know how big Eddie Kingston is with this Japan wrestling. He everything he do is for all Japan, unless he start to bite. And well, that's still Japan because that's Brody, Bruiser Brody. But but the combination he did to lead to that fucking fist, god damn, like. I haven't seen Eddie Kingston move that fast since 2000 fucking damn 10. So it's crazy.
We're gonna get Wild Man in, and then Reese, you'll go next. So what about you, sir? Did you see the 0 Hour match with these gentlemen?
Yeah, it was a decent match for what it is. Jay Lethal and Eddie Kingston, they good, but all the Goon Squad outside. They ain't nothing. They just there for show. They don't hardly do shit. Satnam Singh, I don't see the point of him with his ugly ass Ric Flair suit he on like right? And Karen Jarrett, her damn plastic surgery ain't holding up too well. So I see why Kurt dropped that. And I like Jeff Jarrett as a person and the wrestler. I don't mind him, but he too long in the teeth. That Ain't I Great gimmick is done. The Last Outlaw. Just do your podcast and do the shit behind the scenes. That's what we really need you at behind the scenes. You still can go in the ring, but he's just pointless. Just somebody to beat up. That's about it. He's just somebody to beat up. That's about it.
What about you, Reese? What you got, sir?
Before I do, there's only one question I think that needs to be asked right now.
Oh shit!
Oh, if Ziggy ever get that clip,
yeah. Once I get it downloaded, I got it for you. I got.
All right, yeah, but we can ask that one later. But first of all, yeah, I think we got like real Garland vibes when it comes to Jeff Jarrett, because because all of us like Jeff, you can and SEE your way on out of professional wrestling, man. Because and yeah, I swear, Satnam Singh is like the biggest waste of a big
Golly.
man.
Y'all some heels today.
Y'all can name me the last person y'all can think of. Y'all to be right. Because I'm like, yo, this dude like 7 feet tall and don't do shit.
He's the modern day Giant Gonzalez.
Yep. Or maybe Khali even.
Well, at least Khali won the World Heavyweight title.
Right.
I'm not saying that.
There you go.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking
Come
about?
on, Willis.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you?
Oh, good Lord. What was that?
Hey, we had to since Willis is on the Tonight Show. So. Okay. But as far as the match goes, yeah, Jay Lethal. What more can we say about this dude? Like, even though 20 years plus in the game, and the man's still delivering like A plus matches. And Eddie Kingston, like I said, the dude is on the run of his life right now, and we actually do get to talk about Eddie in the main show, but I'm going to talk about that when we get to it. But I'm like glad to see two dudes finally getting their flowers. And like I said, with as stacked as this show was, like I said, this could have been great for the main card, but I had to say it was a great kickoff for 0 Hour.
All right. Yeah, I think it was a pretty good match. I watched it on YouTube. Good match. But leading into this next one, I think a lot of people was excited about this one. Claudio Castagnoli versus Buddy Matthews. And since we still have you up, Reese, what was your thoughts on this one?
I mean, this is what I like to call the hidden gem match, because Buddy Matthews, I swear, we see what the man does when he's House Black, but we forget what this dude does solo. Because I thought back to, ironically enough, somebody he now teams with. Yeah, I thought back to the series he had back in WWE against Malachi Black, and especially that especially like their final match that they had against each other. And Buddy Matthews is a dude that deserves like some solo shine as well. And if you want to keep Kings of the Black Throne together, let Buddy run for like the TNT International title, hey, it's all good. And Claudio, again, another dude that's been finding the run of his career this late into his own career. Man, just yet again, it's showing what these two dudes are capable of doing. I love the strikes, and I had to admit, like, again, two dudes who size are deceptive, because we all know how strong Claudio is. I mean, he shows like every chance gets.
Yeah.
But we forget that for a compact dude, that Buddy Matthews ain't no joke when it comes to a power game either. So but I definitely love this one, and also like the ending with the refusal to shake hands or whatever.
Yeah, because that's the Ring of Honor thing, the Code of Honor or something like that they called it.
Yeah, and I'm real interested to see like if there's a follow up with that.
So let's get you in here, Wild Man. What's your thoughts on this Claudio and Buddy Matthews?
Well, Claudio has always been my dude since day one. They used to dog that man out in WWE. They would never do nothing with him. I told him more than once. I said, man, I wish they would do something with you more than what you're doing now. And he told me, yeah, I feel the same way too. So they just let it all out. And Buddy Matthews, even though your name Buddy, you not nobody's buddy once you get in the ring, damn it. No joke.
I like that.
I am so glad he's getting a chance to shine too. Even though he lost, it doesn't matter. He can take a loss and still look like a beast. And Claudio is just Claudio, even though he has to take care of little Wheeler Yuta sometimes, but still, he's the powerhouse of the Blackpool Compact Club. And maybe the heart and the soul is keeping the other two in line. So yeah, they let it all out in that joint. So I was pleasantly surprised that they put on such a good match when they didn't even need to because they was on the pre-show.
True. All right, what you got, Tone?
So just like Will said, I'm not surprised about Claudio, especially if you're a fan of his before WWE, during WWE, and we got the AEW. But Buddy has been held back for a long time. I think we'll go with what Reese said from the series match he had with, at the time, Aleister Black. And we got to talk about that name, Mr. Tommy Yen. You Tommy Yen, goddammit. Well, anyway, for those matches, let's not forget he had a great match for that guy. Said we're not going to name this show because my man Willis do not like him. So he had a great match for him, though.
Yeah. I already know you mean.
But then we came to Indies. He just went the fuck off. And once he got the AEW and with the House of Black, he fit perfect. But this was his time to show everybody, like, hey, this is a reminder. I could go in the ring. And he had the perfect dance partner in Claudio. Claudio ain't no fucking slouch. The motherfucker, hell, if he was still in WWE, I could see him beating the shit out of Gunther. Yeah, I said it. But you got a former Ring of Honor World Champion against Buddy. Test just straight. Yeah, he lost, but even a loss is a star-making performance. So, and like I said, he refused to shake a hand, and usually that means the shit ain't over yet. That means we might get another.
That means they're gonna
match.
Revisit this,
right? We're gonna get another match, and which also means we might get a House of Black versus BCC. We never know how this shit gonna go. It will introduce more and different matches. Malachi Black against Shawn Moxley or something. You know what I'm saying? And what I like about the match, like I said, it was stiff. It was power versus power. It was skill versus skill, and they did this on the kickoff when. Remember, look at the background of that match. It wasn't a full house yet. It wasn't even a full house yet. It was some missing seats. So,
LA likes to be like, quote unquote, fashionably late.
Fashionably, my ass. This is AEW. Get your ass there on time. Get your snacks and get your ass there on time. So, I love the match just because one is like he says, a hidden gem, and two, it's not over. Not yet by a long shot. That refusal of shaking hands, even though Claudio was having fun, like, he didn't shake my hand, all this. No. He felt disrespected.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, Claudio Cena over there.
Right. So he felt disrespected. You want to shake my hand? All right. We're going to have a rematch. I'm going to really smack the shit out you now. You know what I mean? So I had no problem with that match, man. I like that. Like I said, the 0 hour was great.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
What's up to our big bad wolf, Jaquez?
What's up? What's up, Jaquez? Shout out to everybody that is in the chat. Right now we have about 15 people across platforms. So if y'all are on a platform right now, please hit that like button for us to help us get into that algorithm, and also hit that subscribe button and help us reach our goal of 500 subscribers on YouTube. And going into the next match, we have MJF and Samoa Joe, who is filling in for Adam Cole, versus the Guns, I'm sorry. Austin and Colton Gunn for the ROH World Tag Team Championships. Going into the match, like later on in the match, the Guns attacked MJF with the steel chair after the match, and the chair was wrapped around MJF's ankle, and that caused a whole nother series of events that we will lead into the main card. But inside of the match, it seems like it was a pretty standard tag team match. It did have its antics in it. But Joe tapped out one of the Guns with the coquina clutch for the victory. Joe held up his end of the bargain. No funny business. And looks like Joe has a match with MJF in the future. So which one of you all want to jump in, fellas?
Let me hop because you forgot one.
I forgot one thing. I'm gonna let you go ahead and fill us in, big dog.
So first of all, like you said, it's the match started. Him and Joe did not see eye to eye. First, they already argued who's going to start the match, and Joe doing his being an asshole thing, which I love very much. But during the match, they got better. They was about to do a double muscle buster, which if that would have happened, I would have loved it. But what we forgot to mention is who I think is the devil. Adam Cole come out of nowhere, limping out, had his music distracting the Guns. MJF act like he saw his long lost girlfriend from coming out the eye, like, yeah, he's here. And then, Samoa Joe took advantage of it, put my man to sleep, tapped out. But like you said, at the end of the match, I think the match was all right. I'm not gonna say it was great. It was all 5-star. I'll do 5 stars. But,
right.
You know what I'm saying? But it had a purpose. The ending definitely had a purpose because the Guns, like, their job was not even. They would have won the tag team titles. Great, cool. But their job was to make sure MJF was weak.
That's right.
And boy, did they make sure he was weak. Right. They whooped his ass like a black mama said, "Don't go in my kitchen." They whooped his ass, and they took his leg. So, but I love the
Sonic rings out his leg.
Right, like straight. I wish we had that sound. But but the thing about it though was, like, the story, the emotions of MJF, like, yo, make sure you don't take my belt. Make sure you don't take my belt. And Adam Cole, I'm looking at Adam Cole like, what the fuck you gonna do with one leg? Whatever. So I was in my head. I think I said it a couple times, like, yo, this motherfucker's the devil. He's gonna cost the damn match. Blah, blah. I'm waiting for it. And it's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep on saying it until the cows come home. But but it adds on to the story. Like, the whole show. Like, we had to find out what the situation was and all that stuff. So that started the ball rolling, if you will. So I love that it had a purpose. The match had a purpose. So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Come on in here, Reese. What you got, bro?
Hey, he didn't give me even the Samoa Joe tag.
Nope.
Yeah, I had to say this was that, man, Samoa Joe cracks me up.
You're so good, man. He's so good.
Yeah, because because it's like, oh, I want to do my own little dance and whatnot, and but as much as we clown the ass boys and whatnot,
we do,
and it's, a lot of times they deserve it, but when they deserve their flowers, they deserve them, and the Guns played this. Like, they performed this match as well as you can ask for in this situation, because they knew what their primary job wasn't necessarily winning, but like Tom said, was to soften up MJF so badly for Jay that there was no chance in hell Jay would walk out as an unofficial champion, or wouldn't walk out as an unofficial champion. But they have Adam Cole showing up. Like, I'm with Tony. I was expecting him to and this is why I called him Adam Escobar on pre-show, because I was expecting him to cost Max at least one championship.
Yeah.
But as you saw, it did not happen. And yeah, I love how Joe is at the end. It's like, remember, you owe me now. So your ass better hold that title. And that would have brought up a flaw with me, because I would imagine all right, because there's a couple of ways I was actually expecting this match to play out. Because, yeah, Joe never said they had to win the match for him to get his rematch.
You just had to stand in for him.
Yep. Yeah, because I was expected a couple times Joe to
like
just
find a
walk
loophole. I didn't think you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, because Max never said they had to
win.
Keep the titles. Yeah. Or even that. And then the second thing was, I was like, yeah. Oh, if Max would have lost the title, I could imagine how Joe would have been, because I was like, hey, I upheld my end of the bargain. You ain't upheld yours. And I was kind of waiting for that.
Oh, that would have been.
After Austin pretty much whooped his ass, because Colton was still recovering from Joe choking him out. But
choked all the HP out of him for my RPG fan.
He was Colton was the bitch that Wayne Brady wanted to choke, but hey, if you know, you know.
I
know. But man, if you wanted to talk a perfect way to transition into the main card, this 0 hour, I had to say, was the most storytelling 0 hour.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't want to skip it, because it's like they did do a lot of setting the stage for the rest of the show and going into next week as well. It was a good pre-show.
And on that note, Ziggy, can I get my clip one more time, because we need to know. As I tell
man, what you talking about, Willis? I gotta have it queued up again.
Sure.
Well, here's how I feel about this match. This was nothing but the setup match. Put the storyline through the whole show, and they did it perfectly. And this is actually, hopefully, going to start making people watch the pre-shows more, so they can probably get some more buys.
I think you're right about that. Yeah,
on the pay-per-view. So it's better than, I hate to say this, but WWE, their pre-show don't mean shit when they had that joint. It's not even worth even watching if you want to go to the match part. It's just there for them to have Booker T say shucky ducky quack quack, and that's about it. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad they actually uses their pre-show to get you hyped and get you into the show, and hopefully tell some story to get through the through line of the rest of the show. Which a lot of people claim that AEW doesn't have storylines and long-term programs.
People do say that.
Actually do.
Damn it.
Well, I ain't laughing at you. I was laughing because I looked at Tone face the moment you mentioned.
Damn it, Willis. You just could not resist to say those 3 letters in this goddamn conversation. But no, you're right. You're right. Because when WWE did make sense when they kick off, everybody complained, nobody was sitting down and was paying attention, so they said fuck, we just go put anything on the fucking shit. But this 0 hour pre-show kickoff, whatever, it made sense for 3 different reasons. It made sense for Eddie Kingston, for what he's gonna say later on in the show, if you all remember. It made sense for probably an Apostle storyline between 2 factions later down the road, and then you got this one that leads up straight to the main card. So it was very, like I said, the 0 hour had probably better than most TV episodes, if I dare say that. So
yeah.
So and that's how we roll into the main card.
And definitely appreciate that segue, Tone, because up next we do have the main card, and what better way to start off a pay-per-view than with some legends? Oh, wrong. Sorry, wrong graphic. With some legends in the making and legends currently, Adam Copeland, Sting, and Darby Allin versus Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne.
Ooh, can I get this first? Can I get this
and,
first?
I'm not even gonna go through my notes and recap. I'm gonna let y'all boys tell a story. So I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and let me get this graphic back down. Which one of y'all want to go first?
Let me go first.
Let Big Tone go first. Tone, what you got, Big Dog?
Because this for the interest alone had me laughing. Just for the interest alone from both sides. Let's go with the baby face first, because I got the heel shit is more funny, but the baby face first had me dying because first they did the old night shit with the bats and shit. The cameraman fucked up twice of that. I just want everybody to know that. Bruh. So then when the music came on, I'm thinking I'm gonna get Sting, out of respect. This is his last show in LA. No, we get Adam Copeland's You Think You Know Him. And all right, again, I said this earlier. It's the same Dirty E stink. He got to get that shit off him. But this was the funny part. You got a 64-year-old Sting doing the same shit that Al's doing, going back and forth, doing, come on, let me hear it. Come on. I was dying because it looked.
And a half painted Adam at that.
Half painted.
He had the other half that Darby didn't have painted.
Yep. Right, but like it looked. I'm sorry. It looked like he did it. It looked like Sting didn't. Like no one helped him. Like he missed some spots with his beard.
Hey man, relax.
I'm not relaxing because I'm not done. So
keep on laughing at y'all, man.
I'm thinking this is the first time, if I'm not mistaken, we seen Darby and Sting with matching long coats, right?
Ooh, right. That's a good point out.
Right. So everything was after that, everything's cool. Let me go to the heel part of this entrance because
oh boy, the petty side.
Christian, this is the first time you saw like words with the numbers, and I was like, this motherfucker talking about
the countdown.
Right. So like, he's taking this follow thing to a whole new level. He's making me look bad. I thought I was a good dad. But God damn it, man. That man is a good fucking father. So he's the master of the turtleneck, by the way. TNT champion. The mask goes off. I want everybody to realize what they're doing here. They are really setting up this story of Adam and Cage one-on-one. Adam Copeland did not touch Christian that whole match.
Yeah.
Did not touch him that whole match. I love the dynamic of Darby Allin and Nick Wayne. And another thing people forgetting about is Darby Allin had to go right after that match and climb Mount Everest.
Yeah,
right after that match.
The extreme stuff he liked to do.
Yeah, so he taking all these bumps and all this shit that he was getting tossed around. Like, how Darby Allin do. He flip flops all over the fucking place. He's like a $1.05 soaking wet. But
especially that one spot where Luchasaurus slammed him on an apron.
Right. And shout out to Stone because I was going to bring it up. Then the most funniest part of all, Ric Flair. That's another one. I forgot to mention Ric Flair entrance. Didn't make no sense at all. But Ric Flair gets excited. That's the most he moved, even on his last fucking match. If y'all remember that. The man was sleeping on the apron. Right. And he got low blow, and this man sold it like he felt it. Motherfucker, you're damn mind. Anyway, but the match to me was more important for two things. You had a feeling that Sting was going to win this, and this was Adam's first pay-per-view under AEW. So there's no way he'll lose. But the way they kept Christian strong, even though it wasn't like he wasn't strong because he ran away, but still, he's a champion, so he's not going to take the pin. Nick Wayne just became a heel. And they're trying to build him up as a believable heel, so he's not going to take the win. You had to sacrifice Luchasaurus again. And guess what? That's a story. That's a story because how long do you think that big motherfucker going to take? That, right? So when I say this was a good place for this match, it was. Like I said, Darby Allin had to go to Mount Everest right afterwards. It was a good debut for Adam Copeland. It was a good send off for Sting after the match because they gave him the ring. This man got a standing ovation.
Town boy.
It made Christian more hated because this motherfucker ran. I mean, he ran. He out the fucking door, right? And Nick Wayne had a lot. He had a lot of offense, man. I gotta give him some some that. He had a lot of offense in his match. And yeah, Luchasaurus, I feel like Luchasaurus is gonna turn like Adam told him to. Like Adam said, like they gonna turn on you as soon as you get a chance. Like, he should know because since we brought up the damn WWE, that's what judgment they did to him. So so Christian right now is the best Christian we have seen in his whole career. He should have been daddy all his whole career. This is his best work, even in TNA. Hey, so I like the match. We all do the results, but I like how they did it. Very strategic. And like I said, they setting up for Adam versus Christian. Now I don't know if it's gonna be down for World Ends or it's gonna be for Revolution, but it's gonna be a 1-on-1 because Adam did not touch him.
Not once. They're saving that, and they did that strategically.
Tried to get out when
but I mean, now he didn't do no offensive moves. Yeah. He grabbed his ankle, but he didn't do no offensive move. That dude ran the whole damn match from Adam. He did have some offense against Darby, so shout out to that match. So it was a good opening match.
All right, Willis, what you got, sir?
One thing I got to say, Jazzware, Ringside Collectibles, whoever. I want a 3-pack of Adam Copeland, Sting, and Darby Allin and them coats as a 3 set. I will get that even if I had to pay $100 for that set. Make that set, please, because they came out looking fire. I don't care what nobody say. The match was good. I sit there laughing at Christian Cage running. They should have had the Wile E. Coyote smoke when he left that ring. Adam was chasing at them. And Ric Flair, bless his heart.
Not bless his heart.
Relive his glory days. But I was laughing because when Christian hit him with that low blow, he added a little extra to that low blow. I was dying, laughing my ass off.
He had to find his balls. Those shits have been lost since 1988. Jesus, fuck, goddamn.
That man over.
but remember Ric Flair saying Space Mountain, the longest ride,
longest line.
So, yeah, this match was perfect to get the crowd hyped up for the rest of the show. It was in the perfect spot to have them on there. I know some people might complain, "Oh, y'all just brought in Adam Copeland in, and he just doing the first match of the night." As they say, either you want to be the first match or the last match. So they was in a perfect part, and plus to give Sting his flowers. And it's funny to see that I've seen Sting since he started in UWF when he was teamed up with
the Ultimate
Warrior. To see him retiring, I never thought I would see a wrestler from beginning to end.
Oh, that's a good point.
In my lifetime.
Okay, let me add on to that.
So crazy.
Hey, let me add on to that, Willis, because you said something. Because me and you speak the same language on that. We watched this dude where he couldn't wrestle. He didn't know how to wrestle. And all he did was
a legend.
All he did was pose and had the fake Road Warrior makeup, right? And this dude became an icon. And guess what? He was an icon before he even touched WWE. This man, icon without Vince McMahon's machine. You know what I'm saying? So his flowers, this dude. I guess get this. Let's get this in perspective. You know how many generations saw Sting wrestle?
Right.
Multiple generations saw Sting wrestle. So again, and back to what you said with the Adam Copeland thing. Listen, people. Either if you were the first match of the night or the main event, the goal is to have people talking about your match. So it don't matter where you place that. Are we going to talk about your match? Was your match the show?
Like they say, still the show.
Still the show. Do your job. Okay, they set the bar. So who's the next match? Can you top that? Can you follow that? You know, all the opening match is always the match that set the stone. You know, so good. Like I said,
so big spot to be in.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Like, okay, we gonna start the dance. All right. Now we're gonna say, can you follow this? Sometimes people don't live up to that fucking moniker. Sometimes they do. sometimes that's the only match people talk about. You know, it's the truth, but sometimes that's what it is. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much because Reese didn't even go yet.
You can
find it, folks. You find it, but Christian.
No, wrong one.
At last, you're all. Yeah.
I think so.
I forgot about that.
Yo, Christian Cage, yeah, dude. We still do not appreciate you when we should have at times.
You didn't, bro. I've been trying to tell people, bro.
And just when I think this dude cannot come up with something great. Hey, but although I do gotta admit, I did like him when he had that alliance in the alliance, whatnot, back with it. And the real just close your eyes, but
the Christian Coalition.
Yeah. But I was like, yeah, Christian outdid himself with this damn entrance. Like having the kids, like even though they were this is like the instrumental and whatnot, but having the kids out there like humming his theme song. And by the way, I don't know if they said the name of that choir or not, but
yeah, they said Inglewood Children's Choir.
Oh, cool.
Inglewood
right,
Children's Choir.
But those kids made that entrance right there, and of course Nigel like giving them the father of the decade, or maybe father of a lifetime award when it comes to also adding into that as well. And and by the way, to echo both of y'all, this match had to start off because come on, you got Sting in his hometown. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, you had to kick it off with that match just to like give the show energy. And Luchasaurus, he took the what I like to call Kane Elimination Chamber loss. Because if y'all remember when he took Sweet Chin Music, then a Pedigree, and then a Lion Soul? Yeah. Luchasaurus took a Stinger Splash, then a spear, then the coffin drop all at the end of this match. But the real thing, like Tone brought up, was the ending. Like when Christian like blasted Luchasaurus that TNT title, I was like, one, you're gonna be that like Shawn Michaels Diesel breakup. It's coming because Big Man gonna be tired of you always stealing shine off of him. Number one, and then two, to go like what Willis said, I was waiting for like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner to show up. By the way, Christian, as fact, you know what? With the way Christian was running, I think he would have he could have repped Team Canada in next year's Olympics. Because that man was setting. He was running a 4x4 200-meter relay all by himself. I mean, damn. For a dude who's 50, I gotta say, Christian was like moving for a man half his age.
Christian 50?
Yeah. Or no, he's a little bit less than that because I was thinking because Adam just turned 50. Yeah.
So they did know each other since they was kids. So
yeah. All right. So
that is insane.
But
Christian is 49 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
That's
but
crazy.
I also got to mention one extra thing. That, although thankfully this time not over a balcony or off of a balcony or anything like that, we've still found a way to get the crazy old man Sting spot in the match.
Reese, what I tell you, it's the spirit of New Jack. It's the spirit of New Jack jumping in Sting's body. This motherfucker want to jump off of shit. You forget he's 64 years old.
Yeah. And this time, and since we brought it up, and this time, like even Rick had to crack up at it because Sting had to jump over him to do it.
Man, crazy, bro.
My God, that man.
But man, like I said, definitely a solid way to kick off from the pay-per-view. And shout out for Darby for getting the crowd extra hype. Like saying this is Sting's last match here in California. Hell, let's give him his fucking love right here. And I was like, And I had to joke when Darby said that because I was like thinking back to when Moxley cursed on the air. It was like, wonder how much Tony going to wind up finding Darby for this one.
I say they not go find him because it was on pay per view.
Oh yeah, it is.
Moxley said it on national television.
Yeah, Mox did it on the pre-show. So
yeah, so that's on pay per view. Everything goes.
Yep.
I got one more thing before we leave this match. Guess what they did with Ric Flair? They actually announced his true how many title runs.
Yes, because you know what, that drove me crazy when I saw. Like, I think Reese, you remember? I think I came to you like 21. Did they just count the Phantom? Finally, the Phantom ones. And yes, Tony. I shout out to Tony Khan for doing that, man. Because we always heard about the Phantoms. Like, did they ever count them? And they didn't. So to say 21-time world
21-time champ.
Yep.
It used to be a 16-time champ, but it's like nah.
So guess what? John Cena, you got some work to do.
John Cena said, "Man, I'm over here. I'm making these movies.
I'm still in Hollywood, man. I'm good."
I went ahead and apologized to Rock. Like, you know what, man? This ain't that bad. You right, bro. I'm sorry.
Right. Spray paint that ball spot.
But we get our first segment of the show.
But Tony Schiavone, then like you said, after that, Tony Schiavone stood on the stage with the referee, brought out Jay White, and Schiavone said that MJF is unable to defend the championship due to injury. He said the world title match has been canceled. And then at that point, Adam Cole came out on crutches while Schiavone was announcing White as the new champion by default. And then Cole said that he talked to Tony Khan, and Cole said that he would defend the AEW championship on MJF's behalf later on in the evening. So, any ideas? Not ideas, but y'all thoughts on that segment before we jump into the next match?
A bullshit.
Hey.
Listen, man.
A bullshit? A bullshit?
There's no way in hell that, first of all, like I said, remember I said the whole night, I was like, so this how we gonna do it? This how we gonna reveal the
Yeah, but I say he couldn't. You couldn't wrestle earlier in a pre-show, but you could wrestle tonight. Okay,
right. So I'm thinking like, okay, he gonna take that damn boot off and blah blah. And it was like they was holding it in and shit. But back to this one, I'm like, man, this is some bullshit, man. So when they put the graph out and said that this is actually happening, I'm like, this is how they gonna do it. Holy shit, this fucked up. They're like, this is fucked up. But again. It's telling the story. How we end 0 hour. Now we add another page. Okay, now instead of just giving the belt to Jay White, which another federation would have done, and then have a match anyway with someone else. No, you ain't gonna win like that. You still gonna wrestle for it. And unfortunately, it was Adam Cole. But we would talk about that another time. But the crowd was into it. But they was in disbelief at the same time.
I'm like, wait, what? Right, you really about to do this?
Like, you really gonna do this? Like, they just fucked up your homeboy leg, and you already got a fucked up leg.
And I like how they did that. They introduced it, and it was like, we're gonna put a bookmark in that. We'll come back to that.
Right.
So it makes you think about it all throughout the rest of the show,
bro. Like, I swear, if you saw my TikTok, I paused on that, like, let's see if they're gonna do this shit or not.
I like that. And that's one thing I wish. And it seems like they're starting to do, but like, of course we build stories throughout the course of the month and everything. But I like when they build stories during the show, or even expand stories during the show. So it's kind of like giving you that cliffhanger as the story progresses and as the show progresses. What do you think about this quick segment, Reese and Willis?
Well, with me, I knew MJF was going to be coming down in an ambulance, so that was just wrestling 101. Even though we knew Adam Cole, getting ready to call him Adam Cole. Adam Cole had the boot on. I knew he wasn't wrestling in that damn match. he's still healed up. They not gonna do the double turn until they know that his foot is 100% healed. So when he come out there and don't have no boot on his leg, that's when you know that heel turn and the devil reveal will happen.
Oh, I get it. His foot injured, heel turn. I see what you did there.
Let me break this down to you, though. Let me break this down to you. We saw pictures, right? But did you see pictures of Adam Cole and his foot injured? You never saw it. You saw a foot. What was that Adam Cole's foot? And then when they did put Adam Cole, Breaker is in the way of the foot. So I'm like, oh, they are playing this shit to the fucking hill. They watch how he walks the damn. Mm-hmm. Anybody that had a broken anything and you had crutches, boy, you is not.
You ain't gonna be able to put no pressure, nothing on that.
You're not hopping how he hopping.
Nah,
no. So I'm still so that this dude is faking this shit. I don't care. Everybody like you delusional. Hey, listen, if it's not him, I will come on this show and admit I'm wrong.
Nah, but that's the good part, man. So your disbelief and Joe, like, oh, is it him? Is it this? Maybe it's not. Maybe that's good.
But the good. That's why I said I've been saying like that's the best thing about wrestling when you don't know nothing and you are legitimately surprised.
Or sometimes you just like what Tone is doing. You just letting the story unfold and you just going along for the ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let it cook.
Get on in here, Reese, before we get into this next match, sir.
Yo, first of all,
kind sir.
Jay White pulled some SummerSlam shit on with this one because when he said that he was wearing the same shit that he wore when he dropkicked Adam Cole, the first thing that went through my mind was, damn it, was he following Seth and Finn at SummerSlam when Seth was wearing the same gear that he wore 7 years ago when they had their first SummerSlam match? And I was like,
nice.
Yeah, I was like, Jay used, but I expect Jay White to pull that shit though. So it was like, dazzle. So that was a nice little touch to wrap that up. But as far as, I was with y'all because I'm thinking, well, if this doesn't reveal Adam's the devil, it'll definitely play a good red herring.
All right.
And like I was bringing up to my boy Donovan last night, I want to tell you what, though. I'm thinking they're keeping this devil open because there's a lot of storyline people it could be. Now, some of them will be a little more impactful than others, but I'll get into that like in my final season.
Can I give a shout out to Stormy on that one? Because Stormy had me thinking about somebody else. I can be as strong as I want with Adam Cole, but Stormy said Jungle Boy.
Oh yeah, also has been saying that for like weeks.
Right, but I'm thinking how Stormy thinking. Like, think about the conversation. You remember the Pillars situation? How the conversation he had.
I brought that up with my boy Donovan the other day. It's like, yo, go back long term. Max gave him that, and it plays with the storyline. Max's past coming back to haunt him.
I could be the devil. And like I said, when the claim was getting their ass whooped, we all know that big motherfucker was Wardlow. So we all know who that motherfucker was. But the other two, it could be whoever y'all wanted to be. It could be the Kingdom. It could be Kyle O'Reilly. It could be whoever y'all wanted to be. Yep. That's the mystery. I love it.
You know who I think it probably gonna end up being, and everybody is gonna go by everybody's head. It's gonna be that damn Friday.
I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised.
Might turn up to be the damn devil. And Adam Cole might be right beside him, and then Kyle O'Reilly too with Wardlow. So
I won't be surprised. Bro. I won't be surprised because the whole story started with those three. Come on, so
we'll see.
Can't wait.
All right. So as the pay-per-view, they put a bookmark in that. We went ahead and got to the next segment, which was Orange Cassidy putting the AEW International Championship on the line versus Jon Moxley. And the high part of the match, we had Cassidy leaping through the ropes and Moxley went out on the floor. Moxley locked in a headlock on the mat, back inside the ring. Cassidy responded with a sleeper hold. At that point, the top turnbuckle became exposed. Moxley attempted a pin after landing a cutter and a pile driver, but then Moxley's face connected with the exposed turnbuckle after Cassidy moved out of the way. Cassidy then sent Moxley into the exposed turnbuckle again, landed several orange punches, and then retained his belt after delivering the beach break finisher.
Can I lead off on this one?
Yeah, all right. We're going to go ahead and get Reese to lead us off into this segment, and there you go.
All right, first of all, anybody that had their how long it would take Jon Moxley to bleed pool?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I forgot what the official. I think it was like around 7 minutes. But if you were somewhere within that time frame, congratulations, you won your pool. But as far as this match goes, I had to say this. Hold on, let me get it ready for this.
Can you put the shades on? Lord have mercy.
Yeah, this match was like whatever. Because like the story really was like about Orange and
whoever
trying to beat Jon Moxley. You know, now that I did that, it's like the only thing I really didn't do when I was the champ. So now I'm just gonna be back to just fighting whoever, whenever, on whatever show. I feel like somehow they find me a challenger that can actually beat me. But till then, you know, it's just me, my championship, and my backpack. Yeah, whoever's next can go.
Well, as you can see, I'm in the red color because we got blood. But we all knew it was going to happen because what's the first thing you saw when Moxley came out was a goddamn Band-Aid on his fucking forehead. So, but yeah, the story was basically two things. Orange Cassidy get his win back, which means now he can wear that belt. And then secondly, can he beat Jon Moxley with his number one weapon, which is the Orange Punch? Because you remember on Dynamite, he hit Moxley square in the face with that. And Moxley just looked at him like, are you fucking serious? You lost your goddamn mind. So it took like, what, six? Six of them? He did 6 of them. And not to mention the exposed...
the turnbuckles.
But 6 of those punches, a beach break. And he won. But see... What nobody else is talking about is what else happened on that Dynamite. Continue on from the aftermath of this match. Wheeler pinned Hook. Now, I know everybody else don't like that FTW, but damn it, it's my history. I love that FTW belt, and I'm going to talk about it.
He says my history.
Right. You goddamn right. Fuck the world. Understand? So I don't know. The cameras went off. That's why I said the cameraman that night need to be fired. That's the only like botch they had the whole show was cameraman. But they missed on an interesting point where Hook and Wheeler Yuler bumped into each other. They about to brawl right then and there.
Yep.
So I guess they're gonna set that up in the future. But at the end of the day, Orange Cassidy, who I say on this show, who Chris say on this show, who Hefe say on this show, probably Reese, probably all of us, all the whole cast. Orange Cassidy is a different beast. Orange Cassidy is not your rah-rah sis-boo-bah face. He's not that powerhouse face. He's smooth as shit, cool as a motherfucker, and he know how to wrestle when he wants to, right?
He tries.
His best match was against Moxley in a losing effort, and he fucking redeemed himself. Do I see a third match coming on this? Maybe, maybe not, because it's 1-1. It gotta be a rubber match. In wrestling, always gotta be a rubber match. But what Orange Cassidy proved this match is he just beat a former AEW champion. And we said this when he had the title shot against King Omega. Orange Cassidy could be a future AEW champion. I see it. I don't know if anybody else see it, but I see Orange Cassidy being a future champion. Now, when it's gonna happen, because our other boy we're gonna talk about on this show should be the next champion. Yeah. But I think Orange Cassidy showed his ass off and showed that he could wrestle with the best.
Yeah, actually fight too.
Oh yeah, or fight with the best and take an ass with him, like he said. So that's all I got from this match. Good match, good win for Orange Cassidy, and now he could do what he did last time he had that belt, go for like 30 fucking win streak, and see who's gonna beat him for the belt. So that's all I gotta say for Orange Cassidy and Moxley match.
And winning in the most Orange Cassidy possible way.
Yes.
Here, I'm going on a rant.
Oh shoot! Wait a minute.
Let him cook
about these fucking old timers like Jim Cornette, Road Dogg, Vince Russo talking about Orange Cassidy with damn Jim Cornette calling him my little dog pockets. This man can wrestle. This man knows his character. He's doing everything that you want as a wrestler. And y'all fussing about him being the way he is, but he's being the character that he's supposed to be, and that's what y'all complain about half the time. A wrestler not living the gimmick, and he is living his gimmick. And when it's time for him to get in the ring and show his ass that he can wrestle, he can get in the ring and wrestle. No botches, no nothing. He does his stuff perfectly. Nobody has got hurt in the ring since he's been doing his wrestling. He's been wrestling for 15 years. So I don't understand why y'all hate this man so much. And damn, he can actually win with his damn finishing move, which a lot of people don't win with their finishing move a lot of times. And especially with the orange Superman punch, he can actually win his matches with his move. So stop downing this man for him doing the actual character that he's supposed to be, and give him his props, because every time he gets in the ring, he puts in a very good or great match. Sometimes his matches be some of the best matches on the card. So, God damn it, stop this shit about him. Y'all just stuck in the past just because he not doing a headlock for 15 minutes straight in a match. Don't make him trash. Y'all need to just get over that shit. I'm sick of hearing all these old time wrestlers that just stuck in their ways hollering about Orange Cassidy, and it just pisses me off with that shit. So that's my rant. And Moxley's still my boy, even though he bleeds every 5 minutes. But like I said, if you in a real fight and if somebody busts you upside your head, what the fuck you gonna do? You're gonna bleed. So I can understand the logic on that. So that's it was a great match. The right person won. And Orange keep on out there kicking their ass and keep on putting these doubters in their place. So that's my rant for the whole show.
I would say to both to both Willis's rant and to Sean's idea. Here's what I think about it.
There you go.
So before we go on that, I'm going to say something about that. We don't mention Vince Russo on this show. He's disrespected. He's very disrespectful.
But can't bring about his government name.
Yeah, we don't like him. But the simple fact is, like, it's not just them. It's wrestling fans in general. When y'all say y'all want something different, and then when you get something different, y'all say y'all don't like it. Stop it. Okay. Orange Cassidy is different. Orange Cassidy is still good. He was a good wrestler before he was Orange Cassidy, by the way. And he just made a character. He made something that's different. And trust me, some people go steal it. They go steal the idea. They're gonna have a name back, somebody named different and steal the idea. But we all know where it came from first. So great match. Let's move on from it.
Yes, sir.
And that's all I gotta say about that situation. Good job there, Willis. Nice rant. Nice rant, by the way, big brother. Shit.
All right, boys. And then after that, it was announced on air that Tony Khan had made the Cole White AEW Championship match official for the night. It was also announced that Mark Briscoe will be entering the upcoming Continental Classic tournament. And I guess we'll be getting into a little bit of that in a little bit because, like we said in the pre-show, what's this guy? Eddie Kingston. He came back out and he made a declaration to make this segment a little bit of full circle and kind of raise the stakes. But before we get into that, we have another match to address, and that is the AEW Women's World Championship. We have Hikaru Shida, who's the reigning champion at the time, versus the timeless Toni Storm with Luther at ringside for the AEW Women's World Championship. And the ending sequence of this was Toni Storm caught Shida with an ankle lock, and then Shida broke the hold after grabbing the bottom rope. And then Storm ripped off Shida's shoe. That's a tongue twister. Shida's shoe. Shida connected with the elbow strike right after that. But Shida attacked Luther with a kendo stick on the floor, and then getting back in the ring, Toni Storm stuffed a metal plate or metal object into her wrestling tights, and then Storm then took Shida down and delivered a running ass blast in the corner to win the AEW Women's World Championship. Timeless Toni Storm is your new.
Put that camera on me.
Put
that camera on me. Put that camera on me after you just said on live YouTube, Facebook platform, the ass blast.
That's the name of the attack. I mean, I'm going.
Us black men. He just said ass blast. We are trademarking that shit. But as you notice, he went straight to the end of this match.
Chris, hey, what's up, Chris?
Right, ass blast, right? So because this match was again. I'm not saying it's the worst thing, but it was a good match. Everything that happened that night, but. Yeah, I still got some questions with this match. Like that damn ass blast, as my partner would say, with the metal tray. That shit would not stand still. It would kept sliding down her leg. And I'm looking at Ari Edgeworth. I know referees gotta be mentally retarded during matches. I know that. We watch wrestling long enough to know that. But that shit was plain as day in front of Ari's face. Like this is the second day I'm gonna argue for the rest of my life. First with fucking goddamn Swerve Dreads out the casket, and now this damn metal in the ass that kept sliding down. But the right person won. The right person won. Because
Hollywood.
Toni Storm. Let me tell you something. Toni Storm has been on fire since she changed his fucking character. Which again, I'm gonna say this on the record. It's an old Chelsea Green character, hot mess. But she made it timeless. Okay, we're going to get that out of the way. Now I'm going to say this: she's the women's champion, right? She's a 33-time women's champion. All her matches is in black and white. Tony Khan, I swear to God, if I see all her matches in black and white, we want to check to Hills for Life Wrestling Podcast. Cut it. I want to cut the check. So, but yes, she had the shoe. Mm-hmm. She had she did the shoe gimmick. She did everything. The girl is on fire right now. You take advantage. The right person won. The next on the one that was what's next with Toni Storm.
Only thing she missing is the Evolve Villains from Black and Gold NXT.
Oh wow.
Hey. Watch this. Wait, watch this. They free agents.
Nope.
Hey,
make it happen.
Matt just left.
Because then they used to come out in the black and white. Kind of. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Just saying. Mm-hmm. All right, Willis, what you got, big dog?
Well, my girl Toni Storm won. That was the point of Shida winning the title for her to lose against Toni Storm because it wouldn't have made no sense with anybody else beating Sheeta. Sheeta's title run was just there to be there. This was the Toni Storm show, timeless as she calls herself. I just love the fact that she's doing the old Joan Crawford shit from Mommy Dearest. So that makes me laugh every time she does the interviews on there. That shit is so hilarious. And I'm glad she's getting her due in the ring. And she developed a character that everybody can get into. Even though she's supposed to be a heel, she is so hilarious. And the personality that she's giving off is so infectious. You can't help but to cheer for her when she wins, even though she cheated her ass off the whole night.
Literally.
Yeah. And it's funny that they use Luther that used to be with what was it, Chaos Theory or whoever it is, and you don't even know it's the same person because he's totally different. So they actually using him too. So it's just crazy. The match was what it was. It was just an average women's match. Nothing bad. No real botches. It was just the Toni Storm show.
It was just the ending sequence with that loaded with that plate. That was kind of like, but you probably didn't fully think this out.
Yeah, I would say the only thing. Yeah, that's the only thing that was you want to say that's a botch. That was
it was just
the timing.
Yeah, it was a timing thing. I guess.
Yeah, she's supposed to hit her with it, but Sheeta was not ready, so she went back to the corner. But it played perfect with her character. It played perfect with her character because she went right back to it.
She wants it to be perfect.
She did her pose, and then as my man said, the ass blast, and the ass blast for the win. I mean, I need to make shirts right now. The ass blast. God damn it, shit.
And that's a lot of ass back there too.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why it's a blast, not an attack.
This is a lucky dude. This is a lucky dude.
With the Tommy Jerry mushroom cloud when it hits empty.
That's the real reason why Juice Robinson really calls himself Card. But that's my story about that. I think this.
Up and out.
Damn. I think this one thing is who's really missing from tonight's show and who will probably serve this justice right now. We need Dustin Rhodes to bring back Goldust one time, because you want to talk about somebody missing for this segment who would probably give this match review justice. He would, because Portrait of a Champion, it was Toni Storm's best performance. Yeah, because Timeless Toni, I was like, as batshit crazy as this character is, it's something endearing about it. Yeah, because like Willa said, she's like Mommy Dearest, with the touch from Throw Mama for basically every crazy young to middle-aged to old woman that you could think of in modern movies. Yeah, Toni Storm pretty much encapsulates all of them in one shot. And how crazy was her performance? She tried to use her shoe. She tried to use Sheeta's shoe. Hell, I'm surprised she ain't get some shoe that was backstage at random. I was like, hell, I'm surprised she ain't tried to use Luther's shoe. If she tried to use Aubrey's shoe, that would have been really weird. But then again, hell, it's Timeless Toni, so it would have probably fitted perfect. But we got to talk about to go back to Tone's point though. That damn soup ladle or whatever it was, spoon, like that big ass metal spoon or whatever it was supposed to be. Yeah, Toni, you gotta get rid of the evidence, my dear. Yeah, because I was almost waiting for somehow the decision to get reversed, because
like the plate fall out or something, like, hey, what's that?
That's why she laid on her back. So
like, hey, you know how the roughs are.
I was about to say, I think that. Yeah, I was about to say, I think that Spoon liked Tony's ass more than Juice did, but that's another story, no time. Again, but yeah,
Lucky Spoon.
Yeah, I definitely say this. Yeah, Tony definitely Tony definitely put on a classic Hollywood performance in this one. Even despite like the fact that her spoon kept sliding down and whatever, and yeah, and I had to say this too, man. I know like certain type of women have tempers and whatnot. I think I underrated Japanese women's tempers because Shida, because let's also give Shida her shine for this match as well. That first of all, she beat Luther worse than my mama ever used the belt on me. Or like any black mama ever whooped her child. Because I was about to say that was the fastest I ever think I see a kendo stick like splinter off of just one hit. And then it was like, oh, I'm getting tired of you interfering in this damn match. I'm gonna put you. Yeah, I was like, I think Shida secretly got some black woman in her. I don't know how, but she probably do. But
no comment.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but build up. I'm hoping that after Tony gets done with her run, and they better give her one hell of a run because her first two.
This is a third chance, right?
Yeah, her first two. If I could channel my inner Joe Budden, they was 2 packs of ass.
We're gonna stop with the ass jokes. You've been saying ass this whole segment.
Hey, you just better be lucky Billy Gunn went. Never mind. Yeah, but after Tony gets done with this, I'm hoping that they also give Shida a good run in front of fans this time. Yeah, because like her last two, they sucked as well, and it's like. But the night belonged to Toni Storm. She put in A+ effort.
Yeah, I agree with that because hopefully, I mean, Cheetah's at this point, she's just a transitional champion. I mean, she really hasn't had any lasting impact, but hopefully they get that figured out. Wild man, let's get you in there, man, and get your input on this match, and then we'll move on to the next segment.
I thought I said everything about Toni Storm.
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if you had anything else you wanted to add.
I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm good.
Okay, I just want to make sure ain't nobody get skipped or nothing. All right, cool. So,
I get to Eddie.
Yep. So after this, Mariah May did come out and she brought flowers to the champion. So shout out to Mariah May, bro. This whole like Tone laughing, but this is a very the whole get up that Toni Storm has right now is just so over the top right now. But Renee Paquette started interviewing the reigning ROH World Champion and also the New Japan World Strong Openweight Champion Eddie Kingston backstage. And Eddie Kingston said he will put his title on the line. I'm sorry. He'll put his titles on the line in the Continental Classic. So that's and this is where everybody kind of had that DJ record scratch like wait, what? Like what's going on with this? And like what are we doing? So this Continental Classic, what is this Continental Classic? Did they explain what this Continental Classic is? Is this a new belt
like New
that
Japan
they're making?
Kind of stuff that they're doing with
It's a fucking
G1.
AWG1.
It's an AWG1, and I can respect it, but this ain't no they creating a new belt or nothing like that, right?
Well,
so we can get that out the way.
Well, this is this is fucking pissing me off about this. Probably because the way Eddie Kingston, like I said, Eddie Kingston is very influenced with All Japan Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
All Japan Wrestling back when he was a fan was a Triple Crown. And you heard what he said to the interview, like, you got the chance to be a Triple Crown champion. Now, we thought that the winner of this classic, kind of the classic,
it become a number one contender to a
to the title and whatever. I guess a show, not I hope it's not Revolution. I don't think so.
Yeah,
still, but he said he go put his title on the line all those matches. So either A, you're telling us you're gonna be in the finals,
or every match that he's in, he's defending his belt.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or B, you're gonna lose these titles soon. Like you can't handle the pressure no more. Like and my thing is this: if you don't want to be champion no more, just say you don't want to be champion no more, Eddie. Because we've been dying for this moment for I don't know how long you've been in AEW. We've been dying for this moment. Mm-hmm. And we were riding with you this whole damn ride for finally getting your big win in the big matches, finally getting your championship due and all that stuff. Right? He still got a freaking match, against Gabe Kidd. Thank you for New Japan Strong, so he got to do that. But he's putting this on the line. I'm not. Hey, if Eddie Kingston doing it, he know what he's doing. But yeah, like you said, when he said it, I think everybody record
was
stopped.
Like,
yeah. What you say? Say that again.
Well, you about to do what? But, both? Not just.
But then,
yeah.
But then he said Triple Crown. So
they're going to be coming triple. So that means they're going to be holding 3 belts.
I got the scoop because I watched the media scrum last night.
That's good you did, because I don't like watching those shits no more.
I watched the media scrum.
So what you got, Willis?
They introducing a new belt at the end of the pay-per-view at that tournament. But here's the thing with this new belt. Okay. They can defend it AEW, they can defend it ROH, and they can defend it New Japan. It's going to be an international title where they can go all 3 federations to wrestle in it.
So what they were trying to do initially with the
fact that they already got an international title already.
Right. That's what I'm about to say.
That's the same thing I said. But yeah, this is one way they could go through all 3 federations.
Well, I guess ROH actually is in the talks with this belt, I guess. So
right.
So that's the problem. The belt you got, Eddie, is the ROH World title.
Yes.
It's not a mid-card title. I don't care what no one say.
That's a world championship. No, I agree with you, Tone.
And this is what I got a problem with. This and people gotta understand this. What I got a problem with: keep ROH and AEW separate.
You took the word. There you go.
Keep them separate.
I'm gonna put you on
because I'll be honest with you. You're disrespecting ROH when you put the ROH guys on AEW. Because if you see an ROH guy that's straight up ROH go to AEW or Dynamite Collision, guess what they do? They losing.
The 3-second tan.
Right, so keep them separated and do what you gotta do. But now you're treating that title as a mid-card title.
Bruh. Preaching.
You go create something and you're making it a mid-card title. It's not a mid-card title, it's a world title. If you did this shit with the television title, I won't say a goddamn thing. Television title,
and this is what everyone wanted. Everyone begged Tony Khan to buy ROH. That he did it, and this is what y'all get.
Who begged?
That's what I'm saying. People,
shit, hell.
Hey,
to be honest with you, it could have been freaking damn Paul Heyman. I don't give a damn who bought it. As long as he was still alive, I was sick of. I was like, you are a wrestling fan, and you've been around ROH for damn 20 years, and that situation happened,
bro.
You wanted to come
ROH back. Was the modern pipeline for all the people you see on TV right now. Just about
ROH. I feel like this ROH was before NXT Black and Gold.
Exactly.
That was your like you say your where you got to know the Samoa Joes, the Bryan Danielsons, the CM Punk,
all of them was on there, bro. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly,
everybody you like now,
AJ,
all them boys on the Young Bucks.
Nigel McGuinness. Everybody y'all like now had a footprint in Ring of Honor.
Kevin Steen, Sammy.
If y'all know, Sammy was El Generico. Come on,
El Generico, Brainbuster.
But I'm not liking that they've got a new belt, but at the same time, it's gonna be somebody out there saying Well, New Japan got too many belts and blah blah. Well, New Japan's in Japan,
but they have weight. Yeah, New Japan actually has the weight class.
They got a roster with it.
They got but see, they also keep their shit separate.
See, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
don't know. You know what? Well, I don't want to say like I'm taking away because we don't know what the end game of this shit.
No, so. but the thing is, this is the initial reaction to it. I mean, the opinions can change, but as of right now, they're just kind of like head scratching right now. So hopefully,
definitely head scratching.
Hopefully, they can clear this up because now at this point, we got the TNT champion, you got the ROH TV champion, you got the international champion, and now you got this Continental or whatever classic. Yeah. So is this going to be an exclusive belt to Collision? And they're going to have a hard brand split? Is this going to be because technically wasn't CM Punk's championship a world championship, quote unquote? So is this like their way of making that second world championship more official?
You know what they gonna do with this belt?
What you think? I mean, I know we're speculating right now, mid review.
What they gonna do with this belt? That belt is probably gonna be more on New Japan than it probably will be on Ring of Honor or AEW. New Japan person probably end up winning that joint from whoever takes
what up, Kev?
The tournament at the end, and maybe it's Swerve. You never know. Swerve might be the one to get that belt at the end, and he be running.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk about him in about
all three generations.
About 10 minutes.
So let's wait and see. And with ROH, the only thing with ROH is Tony is waiting on what TBS and TNT is going to do with the NBA deal. That's what is holding.
Yeah, so he's trying to find his way of showcasing those wrestlers.
Right.
It's like I get it, but it's very convoluted when every single wrestler that comes out, they have a title, they have a belt.
That's true. Yeah. But I grew up in NWA. Yeah. NWA back in the day had 15,000 titles on the show. You had US, you had the tag team titles, you had
the national title,
you had the US tag title, you had
you gotta remember though. You gotta remember about the NWA. They was in territories.
Yeah, they were literally
yes, those champions come out probably once in the blue moon, unless they in a major story on that show.
Yeah, that's true. But when Crockett actually ended up owning it, and the only NWA we seen was with Dusty and all them, they still had all those belts. So
and remember they condensed them because it was like the national tag team titles, and then it was another tag team title. They made that the US title. Yeah, they made that the US title, and then all that stuff. So that's a whole different show. Right. So you go ahead, talk about that.
Wrestling historian.
Jesus.
Lord of it. But you know what else, though? I would say this about Eddie putting up the damn titles. There's something else we actually couldn't mention or forgot to mention during the 0 hour matchup. This could be a setup for another way for Stokely to screw him over.
Yeah, because Stokely was poking at him during the commentary and everything.
Oh, yeah, like I said, Stokely is now like the new, Vince or Eric Bischoff right now.
He's a raggedy bitch.
Yeah,
he is putting. He is putting. Oh yeah, I forgot about that damn line. But it was like, because him playing this new heel general managers, even though he on the board of directors, whatever, is like, this is how Stokely going to wind up getting Kingston.
Mm-hmm. He gonna get got.
Yep. All right, there, Archer.
You gonna get got. All right, y'all. After that, we go into our next match, which was is it this one? I'm sorry, I probably clicked the wrong one.
No, it's a ladder match.
It was this one. Sorry. It was LFI versus the champions, Ricky Starks and Big Bill, versus FTR versus the House of Black, Malachi Black, and Brody King, which is the Kings of the Black Throne, as they call themselves.
Yes, sir.
And let's see, going to my notes here. Pretty much I had at the end, Starks managed to grab the gold after hitting Cash Wheeler with one of the belts. He fell off, and Starks was able to grab it. And then I had some other notes, but I'll let y'all talk on this. So who wants to jump in first?
Yeah, please let me go.
All right.
Please. Yeah. First of all, LA, you did not let me down. Because even on Discord, before this match even got started, I said the moment Brody and Big Bill cross paths, I said, damn it, LA, if y'all do not do a meat chant.
Not a meat chant.
Yeah, because by the way, shout out Big E wherever you are. Yeah, because you knew the big meaty men had to be slapping meat at some point in this matchup. And of course, instant it happened, we got the meat chant. So
hey yo.
Yeah, so LA we live. But all in all, yo, this match, everybody showed up. And yeah, I had to say one of the spots in this one when since we are talking about the two big men, yo, did somebody forget to tell? Yeah, if I could pull a JRism, and by the way, thoughts prayers to you, JR. Yeah, when you a man Brody King size, you is not supposed to be doing some of the things that he do. But the fact is, he can do it. So I ain't going to tell that man otherwise. Until if he can still do it, do it. But that dive he took, and then Bill just happened to have the ladder in front of him and like busted Brody open. I was like, I was surprised them two still made that one. And then Ricky Starks, I cannot get enough of this dude because like I've been a fan of his since I first saw him and like in the NWA when he was the TV champ when they brought that back. And this dude is putting it together at the right time for him. And I was about to say, of course, Starks getting a win for the team. Just like the man is literally, and appropriately enough, climbing the ladder to success right now. And truth be told, it's only going bigger. It's only getting better for him. But definitely props to all 8 men. And it's Stormy. Yeah, I know you watching. I will make sure I'm going to give Rush and Tralistico their props in this one too because, LFI, they is showing, all right, we ain't win the match, but damn it, y'all going to make sure y'all remember us tonight. And I don't know where things are going to go for them, but I would not be surprised if this team do get some championship gold down the line. And of course, FTR, they 7-star. We know what it is.
All right, Willis.
All 4 teams put it out there. They showed out. They showed off. They used the ladders like they were supposed to. Got a little bit of blood in the match, which makes sense because people getting hit upside the head with ladders. So happy about that. And I'm also happy for my man, Big Bill, because all the stuff that he has dealt with in the last couple of years, dealing with addiction and alcohol, getting himself clean. And look, he's finally getting his chance to shine in a big profile matches, and he's a champion. Finally, he is a
first time
ever. It's surprising. Everybody thought his tag team partner Enzo was going to be the big star of the team, and look who's actually on top doing something with his wrestling career, and on top and on regular television almost every other week. Big Bill. So I'm so happy for him. And Ricky Starks is just showing why he is absolute.
That's and right, man. He's from the 504, bro. Man, shout out to Ricky.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that damn FTR did not win this match. They don't need no title wins no time soon. Let them marinate a little bit before they put any kind of belts back on them again. And Roosh and them put on what they needed to do, so they showing out too. So everybody got a chance to shine, and the House of Black going to be your House of Black regardless if they win or lose. Their gimmick is basically Teflon, so they good. They'll get some tag team titles sooner or later or something. So that's it.
Yeah, they just dropped the trios not too long ago, so I think that their time is coming up soon again. Tone, what you got, man? Before we move on to the next match, sir.
I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet, because I really want to talk about one match. That shit was a damn demolition derby. Everybody got their spots in, everybody shined. But Big Bill, like Will said, I'm proud of you, man. But those better have been some Walmart boots you had on.
Not the boots.
And there better not been no fucking airbrush Timbs. I'm sick of you disrespecting Timbs, bro. You go to jail. You go to jail. I'm from Jersey. We would go to jail. Disrespect damn Butters. But you know, Absolute is picking up on the right time because everybody know he told us about it. His contract is up too. Everybody worry about MJF contract, but his Star's contract is coming up too. So he's cooking right now the right time. I think everybody's gonna be future champions. We gotta let FTR marinate because there's other tag teams in that place that deserve chances to shine other than just FTR. And that's all I gotta say. It was a derby. As you see, the red light means it was some blood. It was some blood.
Yeah, a lot of blood.
It was two things I'm gonna say, and then we can go to the next one. The ladder that was in the corner, it's a true MVP because that ladder was taking a lot of shots, and the other ladder that's outside that Brody did the power driver spot on.
I forgot about that spot.
That was crazy, and then they used that same ladder to squash his big ass.
By the way, I gotta say props to Cash on that one because I was like, he lost his balance for that split second. I'm like, this ain't gonna end good. But
it could have went another way.
It's still delivered.
It could have went another way. But that's what a good ladder match, a good tag team, and the most important, no one got hurt.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No one got hurt. There was no broken bones. No one got hurt. That's all I gotta say about that one. Good match. It could have been my match tonight, but you already know what my match tonight.
Yes, sir. And before we get to that one, up next, let's see. Did I have any notes? Nope, I didn't have any notes in between that. Yeah, so after that, we go straight into the next match, which was the AEW TBS Championship match. We had Chris Statlander, who was the reigning champion, versus Sky Blue versus Julia Hart. For the AEW TBS Women's Championship. Let me update the ticker at the bottom below. Boom, there we go. And let's see the notes I had. Let's see, we had Statlander kicked out of a cover after Sky Blue hit the Cold Blue back inside the ring, which I thought was a pretty cool move. Hart returned and connected with the lariat on Statlander. Statlander delivered a series of German suplexes to Hart and Blue, and then Julia Hart stole the pin after Statlander planted Sky Blue to the mat with Saturday Night Fever, came in, stole a victory, and then also winning the championship in that as well.
I have to say, hold on. Tone didn't pull a hill changer. He don't went from blood to crap mid-show.
Let me go. You will understand. Let me go.
Go ahead and go, Tone. What you got, bro? What you got?
Let me rock.
What you got? Go ahead and cook.
We finally got the transition. From Sky Blue. Sky Blue took off her snappy and put on a dark crown. I would put that camera on for me. Put that camera. This is close. I'm gonna get to a dark crown. if y'all can see it, you can't see it because it's blue, but that's the dark crown right there. Secondly, the right person won. The right person won.
She honored the house.
This girl, if you look at the graph when she came out, it said her last 30 matches, this girl was 29-1. Yeah. Now I know we make fun of their little records and all that stuff they be doing sometimes, but this girl been improving. Anyway, the first time we seen her, she was not that good. Dude. Especially when she was a cheerleader and stuff like that.
With the varsity.
She improved. She got one of the sickest submission moves as a finisher. Her character work has been stellar, right? And her interest, I'm sorry, it's one of the best female interests in wrestling, period. I don't give a damn. WWE fans, just kiss my ass. That's the best fucking interest in wrestling, period. Yep. This girl come out lip singing her ass off. The karaoke, she would win all the damn competitions. And so she came out, had a nice little heart thing on her little face, and I thought, and it didn't want this match. They was going to double team Statlander the whole damn match, like a regular triple threat. You always got to take out the threat, all that stuff. Yep. But it was good. It was nicely paced. It started off slow and it picked up. Statlander showed her power. But I'm sorry. I think her title reign was too long, and it needed to go. I thought Hart would have won the last time they had a 1-on-1, but it kept Statlander strong, the way how she lost, and it introduced another player in the game, Sky Blue. Sky Blue transformation was beautifully done. So now the question is, what's next with Sky Blue? Who's going to be the next challenger for Jillian Hart? And what's next for Statlander? Like, is Statlander going for the title now? You know what I mean? Like, usually you had the mid-card title, it's supposed to work you up to the main title. So, great match by the ladies. If I got to say which match was the women's title match or this match, I'm going to say this match was better. Yep. I'm going to say this match is better. And again, the right person won. I'm going to agree with it. If anybody disagree with that, you have not been paying attention to Jillian Hart. That's all I gotta say. That's why I'm doing the blue light for Miss Sky Blue. Yeah. Blue light. Now I'm going back to my red because
on the blue light you might find no mind.
Hey. Hey.
This ain't say black light though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anywho,
I don't got that.
No, you will find nothing.
Yeah. Nothing, sir.
Yo, first of all, I loved Sky Blue's transformation. Even coming out to new music as well, I was like, but that
no more Scooby-Doo. No more Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. But yeah, Julia Hart, oh, by the way, just turned 22 a couple days ago. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about. It's like to see the progression that she's come through in the 2 or 3 years that she's been in pro wrestling. It's just like a night and day kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And all right. And this is another woman who I believe, like, did Julia wrestle before she went to AEW?
Does she have a?
Yes,
she did. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I really didn't know. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Because like I said, I know she's only been involved. Yeah, because I only knew like she's only been involved in like for only 3 years now.
She was part of what's that place in Chicago? AAW. That's where her, Sky Blue, Cara J, all of them was from. So yeah.
All right.
She was just a newbie though. She had the gimmick that they needed for AEW. So continue, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, this by the way, to go to the transformations that both Sky Blue and Julia Hart have gone through is like, man, these two are definitely going to be two women that if the fans don't betray them or whatever, is like, or and hopefully in most important part they stay relatively healthy. man, these are going to be two women who are going to be massive in the next like 5-10 years when it comes to women's wrestling, because Julia character work has been like ridiculous. And shout outs to Malachi and Brody and Buddy for
they've really been working with her.
Really helping her embrace her dark side, fitting in as to the queen of the black heart here. And Sky Blue with this transformation, I was like, and you're really seeing some great development for the women's. And even though Willis slightly referenced her at the beginning, do you notice that this is the longest that nobody's really ever thought about Britt Baker in the women's division?
That's been real. I don't know what's going on with Britt, man.
Listen to me and listen to me good.
Uh-oh.
If y'all watch that show, what was it, Access at the Dynamite used to come on? That woman been wrestling with a back injury. They had to keep on giving her shots before she go out there.
I forgot about that.
You can do that, but it's not gonna last long.
Yeah, that's very temporary relief.
And it probably caught up with her, and remember at the wrestling she still does
her dentistry practice.
So but you needed her to go. You got to make new stars.
That's true. That's true, Tone.
There was the point I was getting ready to lead into, because
I'm saying just like we say that shit with the other company. You got to do it with the women's division. You can't just lean on the Britt Baker DMD crap. You got to get some of these other ladies in here and get them flowing.
Yeah, especially after like the hits that our man Derek, aka Woogie, always like calls out for the women's division. Just book them better, and guess what? You got two great ones who came along a lot faster than I think anybody, even those ladies themselves, probably expected. And of course, Chris Statlander having, like, I'm glad that she had the run that she had, because unfortunate injuries kind of derailed her. But even with what she did during this run, like, you've got three good women who transfer. And I'm glad that Excalibur brought up the bonding that they did during their time down at Daly's place, because you've really seen like how all of these women have changed for the better. And I think that's why, and I'm glad like the LA crowd gave this match its flowers, because when it really got going, like that's when I thought this match really took off. It was a real sleeper of a show. And congratulations, Julia, on capturing your first women's championship. And like I said, if like you keep relatively clean and you stay healthy, it's going to be the first of many.
Did you have anything, Willis?
Yeah.
All right, get on in here, man. Let's see what you got.
Well, all I got to say is Sky Blue and Julia Hart are reaping the benefits of Jade Cargill leaving AEW, and they are getting their chances to shine. Which, if somebody would have been kind of patient and stayed there longer, they probably would have been getting more opportunities. But I'm glad that these young ladies are showing out and showing off, because God knows Julia Hart's original gimmick was some trash. She
was it the cheerleader thing?
Cheerleader shit.
Yeah, varsity. Yeah.
She even talked about it on the media scrum. She was like, I don't even want to bring up the cheerleader stuff, because she said she didn't even like it. But she said she had to get her foot in the door, and that was the only way she could get her foot in the door.
Hey, everybody got the story. Yep.
So
everybody got their way.
Yep. She said she didn't even think she would even have a championship at 22. She said she figured she'd have it around 26 or 27. But she said she's doing better than what she
But I tell you, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna turn it down.
Damn right.
Yep.
Damn right.
Yep. And Sky Blue, for her just to be a little enhancement talent when they first brought her out, and she
That's true.
lost her
Yep, enhancement talent.
couple matches, and people start getting
behind her,
and she started improving in the ring. So yeah,
I caught that, Zicky. I caught that.
And
we all was behind
we all was behind it. Yeah, And Chris Statlander, she's good in the ring. She doesn't box or anything like that. Need to work on her personality a little bit more.
I ain't want to say it.
Well, this to be about Chris Statlander. I'm gonna keep this 100. This girl can't remember when she started. Like we talk about Jillian Hart and we talk about Scott Blue. This woman came out as an alien.
Oh yeah.
No, I remember that, the alien.
You remember? Boop, boop,
oh
all that crap.
How
So
does
this is my for all three. Like you just said, they are reaping the benefits not just for Britt Baker, not just for Jamie Hayter, but also for Jay Cardell for leaving. Like Jay Cardell left. If she would have stayed, she would have been. I guarantee you, she would have been the championship. That's what they was building for, right? They gotta remember about this belt, this TBS belt. Jillian Hart is the third ever champion.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of. She got a chance to make her own mark with this belt.
That's true. And this is the beauty of having a mid-card belt for a women's division instead of a tag team belt. This I feel has better dividends for the talent.
You know something else?
See, Zinky could be a heel when he really wants to. Yeah,
I just thought that mid-card belt will work a little.
You ain't slick.
There's actually something else I just thought of too. Hey, yo, you want to hit it? You want to really do something with Julia Hart, man? This she's got the championship. Yo, let House of Black keep failing. And then it's like all of a sudden, kind of like
Rhea Ripley,
the woman who's on the low end of the totem pole. Yeah, she's now and what I just called her the queen of the black hearts is like now she's like the queen of the house.
So all we need is just
she's the mommy of the group.
So all we need is just Shayna Baszler, and you got the queen of spades and the queen of hearts. When you just running a blackjack.
You said that the first time. When you said it the first time, I don't know which one you guys said it the first time, and I just looked up because the first thing I thought about was the King of Hearts. And you know who the King of Hearts is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want let's. I mean, it's congratulations, Jillian.
Yep.
Let's do your thing, girl. You deserve it. So
all right.
What's next?
Yes, sir.
And speaking of congratulations.
So next up,
yes, bro.
Next up, you got Tony Baloney coming on out here. Tony Schiavone coming out here. I'm just playing. Tony Schiavone came out and he brought out AEW's latest recruit.
Like it was a fucking shock.
Let's see.
Yes, bro.
Will Ospreay is now all elite. But Will Ospreay said, don't get too excited just yet. He explained that he needs to finish up some commitments with New Japan Pro Wrestling, and then he will be on the road to AEW Revolution. He also said to Tony Khan to please line up the best wrestlers that you got, especially for AEW All In at Wembley Stadium next year.
But let me say something about that before everybody think, oh, he's coming to AEW, he's gonna get lost in the shuffle.
I'm sorry, y'all.
He's not. Let me tell you something about Will Ospreay, man. This dude could work with anybody. Anybody. This man is literally. I said this as soon as Kenny left New Japan. I mean, I told Reese know this for a fact. I communicated with Will Ospreay on a regular. I did some designs for him. For New Japan and Progress. This dude, I called him the new best bout machine because that's what he was. He took over and took that to the heart. Like this dude, it's a rare that Will Ospreay has a bad match. That's fact. That's not opinion. That's
Dude's
a fact.
Beast, man.
You wouldn't even hold up a full hand.
It's listen. You can't find a bad match with Ospreay. You can't. I'm talking about from when Ken Mil, when AEW started and Ken Mil left New Japan, from New Japan, Rev Pro, Progress, Warrior, because he was on Warrior indie show as champion. This dude was collecting belts. He's a New Japan Cup winner. Everything that Jay White is, Will Ospreay is. But my thing is this: when he got a big match in New Japan Wrestle Kingdom,
right?
So it's a triple threat match for the US UK title, whatever. But y'all know that they're not gonna rush him into the title picture yet. They gonna make sure y'all know who this man is, who gonna be the first match. If you don't know, it'd be a crying shame you come on AEW and say you don't know who the hell Will Ospreay.
And if they don't know, they're gonna know soon.
Exactly. So it don't even matter. Then you gonna want everybody gonna want the third match. And you know what third match I'm talking about? You gonna want the Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay rubber match. You gonna want probably the rematch of Will Ospreay against Orange Cassidy. You got so many opportunities. Will Ospreay against this person. Will Ospreay against that person. So he said it. Line them up. I'm ready. But
maybe give
I'll
him
tell you this.
Retirement match.
I'll tell you this. He saw AEW. You don't think Tony Khan gonna find a way to put Will Ospreay in the main event at All In? 80-something thousand people.
Yeah.
And you got one of the best in the world. You got plenty of options. You can put whoever the AEW champion is, you can put him against. I still say if they are smart, hear me out on this one. Give Swerve the title in February.
Oh,
Black History. You make history. Black History Month. Have Swerve be champion all the way to All In. Swerve against Will Ospreay. You don't think that's gonna put some butts in the seats? Sorry, Tony Schiavone, I gotta steal your line. That's gonna put some butts in the seats. Okay. I'm just fancy booking, but Will Ospreay is a good. If he was not going to sign with AEW, I would have saw him in Impact on TNA. Because I just don't see him with WWE. They got Ricochet. And you see what they're doing with Ricochet. I just don't see him. I don't see him in
lost
WWE.
In the shuffle.
Right. That's no disrespect, but I just don't see him. It's some people you just can't see in WWE. It's some people you could see there, but it's some people you can't see. And Will Ospreay,
as currently constructed, no. As WWE is currently constructed, no.
But this is the thing. Like I said this with the new regime. It's not going to be rebuilt overnight.
No, correct. It takes time. You're right.
It'll take a lot of time. Mm-hmm. But right now, as we speak, he's not a perfect fit.
And he still wants to. I think he still wants to be located in UK, according to reports. No.
That's fact.
Okay, so. WWE, they're gonna want him to move to Florida. He's gonna be doing a bunch of US dates and different things like that. I think AEW is gonna work with them a little bit more, and then of course he can still work under promotions. He can still do his thing. He's not super exclusive to just AEW.
Every AEW contract it says that you could, your number one priority is us, but you could book yourself in other places.
Go get your side hustle on, man. So
Ospreay, good job.
So Will Reese, any of y'all want to jump in?
All I got to say is about my man Billy Goat. I'm so glad that he signed with AEW. Because if he would have went to WWE, they would have named him Billy Ocean or some shit like that.
Did you just, hey sir, do not disrespect Billy Ocean.
They would have gave him some crappy name. He would have been just like Ricochet in the mid card. They would have had who beat him in the match after hyping up Will Ospreay.
The Miz,
the next big thing. So he's in the right spot where he needs to be, and this is where he needs to be for AEW's future. Just in case MJF wants to slide on to the other side, You have Ospreay to take that spot just in case.
It's not gonna happen. It's not. He already re-signed with AEW. It's not gonna happen.
But
so
just,
just
in case, you never know. You never know.
Listen. Like a certain Chicago-made person said, if you want to go with the grass is greener and be on the freaking day 4 of the pre-show or the gig show, go for it.
Well, not yet, but
let me say this right now. Fuck Aussie Open, okay? I want Jeff Cobb and I want Great O'Con. All right, listen. United Empire is still there, thank God. That's another reason why he can't AEW. You guys,
and I'm sure they told him like, "Hey, it's cool, everything good, bro. Yeah, come on."
But Aussie Open, I don't like. This is my thing with Aussie Open. Aussie Open, y'all had it all. They was New Japan champions. They had the strong title, and
at the same time.
No disrespect to what's his name right now that's not injured.
Kyle
Fletcher. No disrespect, because I know who you mess around with, sir. We were just talking about her, and that's what made you sign that contract. I get that, but bro, you lost everything. Look where they put you at.
Yep.
You're not even with United Empire. You with the Don Callis family.
Yep.
But hopefully they fix all that.
Yeah. Well, this is what happens in AEW. They put you somewhere to fill you in, and then they fix the problem later on.
Yeah.
Which, that's what they do. I'm not against that, but Aussie Open is like on my hit list right now. Like if I was a wrestler, I'd be going across that. I'd be like that dude in Brooklyn, run after you and get you at the entrance like he did Seth. I did not like how I just did not like or respect how they left New Japan hanging as champions like they did.
Yeah. And you know what? That's the one thing that I actually liked about Will was like, yeah, all right, y'all know I'm coming, but I gotta handle my New Japan business first.
I did not like how he talked to the fans though. He like, wait a minute, bro, calm down.
Damn it, that's all we need Quez on tonight's show because he
oh man, he would say that shit with such anger.
He does.
Bro.
Anybody else had anything else to add before we get to the next match?
We need to
but I was like, to Sean's point though, I do see some form of United Empire holding them at least the trios championships. I don't know which form it'll be, whether it be reunited Aussie Open with Khan or be Cobb or something like that, but it's definitely happening. One thing I will say though, Tony, do not bring Henare over. Keep his ass out of it.
You dare say his name in my presence?
Yeah, I know. Sorry, man. I had to.
You dare say it. You dare say it.
Hey, that's why I said keep him out.
You think real don't like Double J? You haven't seen me and Henare.
Yeah. I can tell y'all from personal experience. This said for the last 2 years, this said Henare will be on this unless he gets at least a minimum of 6 points in the G1.
He don't get past 2. Never. Yep. But we know what's next. Come on, Ziggy. Come on, Ziggy. What's next, Ziggy?
All right. So what was next? Everyone says what was next. So what was next was the Texas Death Match. Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland. Once again in a Texas death match, and I think I had there we go. Boom. Look at that graphic. This was a blood feud. This one had the backstory. This one answered the 3 questions that I always want answered in wrestling: the what, the when, the how, and the why. They answered all of that and more, and then some.
You said 3. That's 4. So.
4. And exactly.
But see, you know what happened? See, Ziggy was feeling the na-na dance a little bit. And by the way, I want to get this off the way right now. Damn it, that man is now King Nana. He is no longer Prince. He is now King Nana.
He will forever be Prince Nana, And I'm gonna say this right now. I'm keep him as Prince Nana because you
Cause
say
I
he
see
king. If you say he king, you gonna piss off Swerve. You see how pissed off Swerve is? Don't Swerve pissed.
I ain't thinking about
Yeah,
that.
so on top of that, yeah, like what Tone is saying, this was a very, 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 very violent matchup, especially for modern wrestling standards, of course. This was very bloody, and they even had some squeamish parts where I guess.
No, I was about to say my man that took a staple gun to the chest.
No.
You know it's bad when New Jack hadn't even put staples in your chest.
No. He ain't talking. That ain't screaming. I'm talking about drinking someone's blood.
Oh, yo.
Let me say this for a minute because we haven't seen nothing like this on. You want to say modern wrestling? What we mean by that, like that's on a big company.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, Tone knew what I meant.
Mm-hmm. Right. So there's companies like GCW, there's FMW and stuff. Crazy ass motherfuckers that does that. But this was on pay-per-view. And we saw shit that you supposed not see on TV.
And we got
that picture right there. This picture right here is going to be my freaking profile picture on February. Just letting y'all know that right now. So first of all, let's start from the beginning. Because this match deserves
the full story. Go ahead, bro.
The full story. And it all started because Hangman, that promo where it was Swerve that had the mic drop. Swerve had the mic drop and said, I'm trying to be the first black champion. If I had the opportunities you have, blah, blah, I would this, that. And their match at Wrestle Dream was fucking awesome. It was, he won because he hit him with the crown. But other than that, it was that night was one of the show stealers. But then we getting personal. You cost the man a chance to get to the TNT title, I think that was. You cost him that shot. He goes into your house, and y'all can say he disrespected the child. No, he gave the baby a nice little t-shirt, gave him some merch, kept him warm and stuff, but you broke into the house, and this man verbally made it personal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Hangman. I haven't heard Hangman promo.
I ain't gonna lie, he was. I agree. He was. And we haven't heard this since the CM Punk promo. By the way, this the Hangman I like right here.
Where was this Hangman when he was? You know what I mean? So
Tony and I both got it out. It's like, Hangman. This promo was about 2 months too late because that promo when Swerve cooked you.
Yeah. So when he said that, and let's get this for a fact that yesterday was 2 years to the date when Swerve got fired. From WWE. Yep. So he brung it up. He brung up that you lost your fiance. You brung up this is why you can't see. This is now it's in person where the point that this man's like, motherfucker, what? You saw Swerve face, like, motherfucker, no, you didn't. So now, not only that, they couldn't touch each other that night.
Yeah.
But let's go to Wrestle Revolver.
Thursday.
Hangman came in with that ass.
Right, I seen the video of that.
Right. But do you see the promo that Swerve said after?
Yep.
It was an awesome promo. So now we get to this match, and Nana got the dance girls and doing the Nana. This man's a national treasure, right? But Hangman said, "Fuck you! I don't need no damn intro. I'm gonna whoop his ass." Came in with the black.
I like that part. He ain't do no intro. We ain't got time for all that. Yeah,
straight to business. Straight with the staples. Now, at first, that was the squeamish part because we didn't think the man was going to just staple his chest like that. We were thought, everybody put a little paper or a dollar or something. He stapled this man straight again with some new holes. But then this motherfucker did some fucking goddamn gangrel shit and drinking this man's blood and spitting out. I'm like,
spitting it in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we just think not that far removed from COVID either.
Thank you for saying that. This is 2023. We don't know what new shit going on here. You want to drink somebody, but all right, fine, whatever. But the adrenaline rush hit Swerve, and he started stapling himself like, "Ha, motherfucker, don't hurt no more." And it just went violent from there. It became such. If you're an ECW fan,
there you go. That's what I was getting at.
If you was an ECW fan. if you was
like Gangsters versus the
man, I'm gonna get to it, bro. If you was an ECW fan, you was an Attitude Era fan when they used to do some crazy shit, like when the Hell in the Cells was crazy, when Mick Foley against Triple H, and like I said, ECW when Sabu versus Terry Funk in the Barbed Wire match. Y'all know what I'm getting at. And you haven't seen shit like this on TV. I mean, I think TNA came close, but we haven't seen nothing like this. We saw cinder blocks. We saw barbed wire wrapped around fucking chairs. We saw barbed wire, period. This man almost got his face slashed in half with the loose barbed wire off the chair. You know what I mean? It was violent personified.
Barbed wire board.
Right. A wire board that had said who house on the damn board under it. This shit was all over the place. And I loved every fucking second of it.
Oh, and then the black flag. It wasn't thumbtacks, it was glass.
It was glass. I sound sick. I know I do. I sound sick. I'm sorry. But we haven't seen this kind of violence let's keep real, in years. And it was on pay-per-view, and it surpassed the first match by 100 yards, by a football field. It surpassed the first match. And the right person won. I'm sorry, Hangman, you look good in it now. Don't get me wrong. You did the dead eye give Prince Nana. You fucking beat the shit out of Brian Cage. But the reason why I say the right man won, because I think the momentum of Swerve, he needed this win more.
He really did, because it was gonna be pretty bad if he lost.
And if that shit was reversed of that hang switch, we would hear some other shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually somebody said that on Discord too. Like
we would have heard some other shit, boy. If Hangman was, oh my God, Lord have mercy. But that's still gonna be my profile picture February. So
that would have been crazy if he did that to Swerve, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But anyways, what you got, Reese?
Yo, first of all, like I say, I don't care what this man says. I'm like, damn it. I'm personally calling him King Nana now, because this man got this dance over, and plus, not to mention having some of the Laker girls with him. That's like, you can never go wrong with that.
There was Laker girls?
Yeah, I didn't.
I believe it might have been. I don't know. Well, they up in the forum, so you would think they would have been.
Right.
They from the woods.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't like the Nana stuff at first. I was like, man, what is this dude doing? He looked like a clown. But it grew on me. I ain't gonna lie.
And like I said, Tony Khan, I'm still holding out for you putting Garcia versus Nana. Alex Wright after referee. I'm just saying. But
that's right.
As far as this match goes, though, hot damn, could you ask for anything more? And I remember writing this on Discord. WrestleMania, that Swerve. Like, there's this one shot. Remember, like, when he poured the water on himself and the blood was just, like, washing off? Yeah. Right before that, when they got the real close-up on him, I said WrestleMania 13 with Austin. Because this match put Swerve... Oh, yeah. Swerve's definitely going after a title, Kevin. Like, there ain't no question. After this matchup... I don't care which one it is, to be truthful, but he's going after somebody.
To be honest with you, we still say he should have beat Orange Cassidy the first time around.
I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah. So
because
imagine if that match was for the international championship. That match. See?
Yeah. And then let me tell you, Swerve just went to a whole new level after that. And matter of fact, and you know what type of balls you gotta have this after you done took a staple gun into the chest to actually take the staple gun and do it to yourself.
Yeah.
I was like, Swerve put himself on a whole new plane thanks to this matchup. And just like with Austin in WrestleMania 13, it became like his national star-making moment. Swerve last night at Full Gear. Yeah, if he was already here, he done went all the way up after this. And
no one can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Yeah. Right. See, well, that's how we're doing this show. And by the way, I'm like, man, I missed you and Hill tonight with the because I knew we wanted to do a hip hop thing with it. But anyway, no, within the next year, if Swerve is not in the AEW World Championship picture, I will be shocked as hell because, like I said, this became his Stone Cold at WrestleMania 13 moment last night, and also Hangman. I had to see that. And let's not forget, this is the first. Was this his first career loss in a Texas Death Match?
This was his second.
That was the second.
Okay. Second.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this. What you just said. If he's not in the picture, I don't want him in the picture. I want him to win a title. Not just be in the picture because he was already in the picture. He was in a lot of pictures. Remember, he's a former tag team champion.
Yeah.
I want him to have a singles title and elevate that some bitch because he can. That's what I want him to do.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, like, he better be at least in the picture because I'm like, if he go a whole year without no title matches, I'm asking what's up because, like I said, this man done put himself. Yeah, this man just got him. If he didn't already, he already had a large audience as it is. But if somebody never heard of him before last night, everybody's going to know who Swerve was. And like I said, got to also give Hangman his props too because it takes two to dance. And yeah, Hangman perhaps was one of his most violent and most aggressive performances that I ever seen out of him. And I'm gonna tell you what, when Hangman is serious, that man will like bring some fire to you. And this match, you couldn't ask for anything better. And you know what? I tell you what, if they could have gone longer, it probably would have been better because they did anything under the sun.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely interested to see how they're gonna rank it.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna tell you this one. This was definitely the match of the night, but I don't think a ranking system could say how amazing this match was.
I think so.
And props to both Swerve and Hangman for doing a great job, and of course, congrats to Swerve for the win. Willis, floor is yours, my brother.
All I gotta say is this match reminded me of back in the day with the Sheep Herders versus the Fantastics in UWF when they used to show the barbed wire steel cage matches on Saturday mornings, blood and guts on early morning. This what this match reminds me of. Them two going at it, throwing at all the stops. You got to give props to Paige for coming out there and taking all that shit. Swerve coming out there taking all that shit. And Prince Nana taking the hits as well. So you got to give it up to all three men in that match. Brian Cage added a little bit something too because when Cage came out there, I was like, oh man, he's going to mess up Swerve and cost Swerve to get the match. Lost, and luckily that didn't happen, and Swerve got his win. It was bloody. This to me is not only the match of the night, maybe the match of the year across all the generations this year alone. So props to both of them.
I was about to say, I know Will and Kenny put up two hard ones.
I was say that's
they're still in the conversation.
I'll put it in the top 5.
That's a huge statement.
For them to even be mentioned, that's still good.
Yeah, but see the thing is like Will said, God damn, did you bring up the Sheep Herders? But God damn. Anyway,
God rest up, Butch.
God rest, but Jesus Christ, if y'all don't know about that match he's talking about, go on YouTube and YouTube it. You go over see what he's talking about. But
especially if you're a bushwhackers. If you look at just bushwhackers, they forget. Yeah,
it
when
was
these two of the
sick.
sheep herders, they were two of the most nastiest, violent dudes ever.
It was sick, but yeah, I mean, honestly, you don't need Dave Meltzer or whoever else do rank systems on this.
Fuck up, Cool Dave.
Your eyesight itself is the rank system. That match was fucking bananas. There's no way someone, honestly, if you don't like that match, you're a fucking hater.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a fucking hater. Some of you little weeboos out there,
Not
or
the
e-drones, as our brother would say, e-drones. If y'all didn't like that fucking match, I don't know what to say to you. Yes.
Right?
Yes. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to y'all, because that's the kind of match y'all want.
Yeah,
that's the match y'all been talking about. Y'all sick of PG. There it is. There go the match.
Big J. And
so,
I'd be remiss if there's one extra thing we've mentioned. That Hangman didn't steal Nana's weed.
Oh yeah, that's when it got serious. Like, all right, now,
bro, hold up. Now, wait a minute. Now, as a pothead, that was insulting. You don't. I'll kill you.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, wait, what you gonna do? What?
What?
As soon as he said that, I was thinking, wait, what the fuck would you just say?
He said he gonna steal it and smoking in front of you too, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Oh, really?
Hey man, you're a former teacher. You tell me you was a cool ass dude.
It was pretty ironic though. The Hangman got hung, and that was the finish.
You can't even really describe this match. You have to watch this match.
You do.
Yes.
What we talk about. Pictures does not do this match justice. You have to see it moving live and in living color to see what we talking about, because you're not going to see nothing like that in the top two wrestling federations this year, next year, last year, or the year coming after that, because I don't think they're going to ever top that again as far as a storyline where two people just hate the fucking shit out of each other, and they proved it in the ring that they wanted to actually murder each other, because I ain't never been so happy to see a black man lynch a white person in my life before. And they made me happy as shit that shit happened at the end of that damn match. And I like Hangman Adam Page, so that makes matters even worse that I wanted to see him get poked the fuck out.
Yeah, I like Adam Page.
Wait a minute, did you just turn the Dusty Rose on us? You're like, you gotta see it in living color, baby. You gotta see it.
Color, baby.
You just gotta see it.
At a public, if you will.
In the public, yes.
But definitely shout out to these two gentlemen. And also Prince Nana. Hold on, let me move the icon. There we go. Also Prince Nana over there in the corner. Everyone played their role to perfection. I'm gonna go out on the limb and say on behalf of Heels for Life podcast panel, we're gonna go ahead and just say this is the match of the night here. So definitely shout out to these guys right here. And unfortunately, we're gonna go ahead and get into the next segment. We do have two more matches coming up. I know everybody got things they got going on, so I want to be respectful of y'all's time. Definitely appreciate everyone that is still here with us tonight.
I'm off tomorrow. I'm good.
Man, we still got 15 people watching us tonight this late. We definitely appreciate it. And we're gonna go ahead and get into these last two matches. And the next one up is the Golden Jets, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho versus the Young Bucks. And let me change my ticker at the bottom of the screen right here. If Omega and Jericho win, then they will take the Bucks spot as the number one contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. If Omega and Jericho lose, then they must disband the tag team as the Golden Jets. And the winners were the Golden Jets of Omega and Jericho. I just lost my notes for a quick second. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. We had Omega and Jericho They both received super kicks in this final sequence. Omega won the match for the Golden Jets after landing the one-winged angel on Matt Jackson. Anybody wants to talk about this one? I know this was right after the Swerve match, so of course, this was the cool-off match in a sense.
I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because I'm gonna let y'all go say this. What this was gonna be a good match regardless. You know how Kenny Omega goes when he goes against his boys. It's never been a bad match.
No, I agree.
But to have Chris Jericho catch up with them was very surprising.
Mm-hmm. He does it if he need to.
Right. Chris Jericho reminds people how good he is. He reminds you. And the fact that old motherfucker did the super kick is fucking hilarious. But it adds to the story, and now we got the Golden Jets gets the tag team title shot against Big Bill and Ricky Starks. So congratulations on that. And the Young Bucks taking a vacation, well-deserved vacation. So that's cool. So that's why I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because I don't really have much to say.
Jersey love, man. Jersey love for you. Man.
Hey,
there you go.
Jersey guy. Maybe I'm in VA right now.
All right.
Shout out to Jersey.
First of all, I was about to say, you know what? After match of the night, I'll see this. It was going to be a hard act to follow, but somehow Kenny, Jericho, and the Bucks managed to somewhat follow this. Not saying their match was better than Hangman and Swerve, obviously, but it's rare that after you have the match of the night that the next one's going to be kind of dead. This one was not dead because, first of all, like Tone brought up, whenever Kenny takes on the Bucks, they're going to go off because they know each other so well that they could probably wrestle in their sleep. But Jericho, like I said, he may have had a lot of tread on the tires, but the man knows how to fuel up and go when he needs to. And I had to say this, the one big surprise in this one to me was actually there was this spot in this one where I was like, oh, if they pulled the trigger and have Kenny go after Jericho, I was like, because for a minute he was really selling it, and I'm like, no, they wouldn't. And I was like, but then he did eventually go after. I think it was Nick on the ropes at the time, but I had to say this was definitely cool, and we even got an Easter egg in this match. Well, actually, it was the aftermath.
Okay.
Because for as much shit as the Bucks talked about Jericho, I found it really, really funny that they were acting like him after this. If y'all remember, late 90s WCW, you know what I'm talking about. But I was like, Jericho and Omega, and now looking at them getting the title shot now, and you're actually picking up a story between Jericho and Starks, and then now you get a chance to create a new one between Omega and Starks as well, and Big Bill featuring in. So get a nice couple of things too, but great tag match to follow up that Tex Steph match.
Well, all I gotta say was a good match. We all know these four can go. But I'm sick of the Young Bucks, so I'm glad they're gone for a little while. 25 million super kicks after a while gets
appreciate that, Sean.
Annoying after a while. That's just me. So I'm glad that they lost and they can go chill for a couple months. We all know Jericho and Omega is not gonna beat no damn Ricky Starks or no Big Bill. So
I don't know, man. I don't know.
This is just a match to get Big Bill and Ricky Starks a big name to beat. Okay. So that's all.
Especially if Don Callis is going to be in the mix somehow.
Right, probably so that too. So Yeah, it was what it was. It was a good match, but I was tired from after Swerve and damn Hangman match. So regardless who was gonna come out, it's still, man, I was like, it's time to start winding this shit down now. We only got another more match to go. So let's get this shit over with. Let's see the 14 kicks and the Judas effect and 1,500 V triggers and shit and call it a day.
Yeah, I did have to admit though that was like, I did have to admit that it was funny that not only did they like worked on the right arm, which Jericho uses for the Judas, but and then Nick tried to use one on him again, and that they were trying, and then Matt tried to beat Kenny with the Angel, which by the way,
he definitely kicked out of that.
Other people, Matt, did you not learn when other people did the Angel to Kenny? It don't work. It works when he does it. It don't work when you do it on him.
Mm-hmm. But protect the finish.
But then, but then also, I was like, Butts thought they were smart, but it's like, y'all do remember Chris Jericho got two arms, and granted that he's not generally a left-handed dude, it was like, still, he could catch you with the left elbow.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Where did my notes go?
And now, Mark Henry time.
No.
Not the Mark Henry time.
That's the only thing that dude.
What type of match this was, but
that's the only thing that dude get paid to do.
All right, sorry about that. I lost my notes for a second and scrolling back down. All right. So after that we have the AEW World Championship match. Change the ticker. Sorry, I'm doing production work as well as. Oh, there we go. We have the AEW World Championship match, MJF with Adam Cole versus Jay White with the Guns for the AEW World Championship. MJF drove the ambulance that took him to the hospital on 0 hour during the pre-show. Back to the arena, MJF's leg was taped up. The officials tried to stop him. The champion hugged Adam Cole and prepared to face White. White immediately went after MJF's injured leg, and then, the match had its ups and downs, which I'm sure the guys will touch on in their way. And during the ending sequence, MJF connected with a low blow and then took out the Guns because the Guns came out and ran interference. And MJF struck White with the Dynamite Diamond Ring that Adam Cole brought into the equation, which is an interesting talking point as well. And then MJF pinned White as the referee had his back turned. And then, as the referee got back to his feet. Sorry about that. And he made the pinfall. So, do y'all think this was a good match? Was it overproduced? Was it did it hit like y'all thought? What's y'all feeling on this?
So y'all ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, but it was such a WWE match.
Yep, that's that's kind of what I thought too.
It was such a WWE match. First of all, the ambulance scene, that's the Stone Cold. We all saw that Royal Rumble 99. He came back with the ambulance. Let's go with the history here. But it was a couple times, like I said, this whole night, this whole show, I thought Adam Cole was about to take that boot off and reveal. But he also almost cost him the match, not once but twice.
Yeah,
the Ring of Honor title and the Diamond Ring.
It's like,
but MJF showed his heart. Which another thing I gotta say. I gotta give him his credit this whole title run.
Yep.
This whole year title run. He actually won this match the same way he won the title with some type of ring.
The ring.
So it's like a year anniversary, like deja vu. But the thing with
the ring on it.
the thing about this match, like I said, it seems like it was like the most WWE match I've seen. But we actually wanted this champion to win. you know what I mean? So, but the thing is, shout out to Jay White, because Jay White's a former IWGP heavyweight champion, world heavyweight champion, Grand Slam champion. The man did it all. But the thing is with this is, did this take the momentum away from Bullet Club Gold? Because they on a roll. Like the Guns entrance, the Juice Robinson, you know, and now Jay White. I hope this didn't take no momentum off, but we got to find out till later. Also, the thing is with MJF, they kind of did overbook him. They made him look like, dare I say, a scumbag version of John Cena. This man was kicking out shit he shouldn't be kicking out of.
Yeah.
You know, but he kicked it out and he survived. Again, each match of his title reign, I see how good of a wrestler MJF is.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta give him his flowers. You see how good of a wrestler this dude is. And think about this. I think the later half of his title reign, he been wrestling more. Remember, it was times he didn't even wrestle.
Yeah, and that was his thing. People will say, "Oh, he can't wrestle."
Right, and he comes out and do shit. Look at the Kenny Omega match. He hung with Kenny Omega.
Yeah,
you know. So as this match goes and this story goes, I'll tell you right now. I think Willis, we said this earlier. It gives us more layers to this devil thing.
Mm-hmm.
It gives us the next chapter, which is him and Samoa Joe, because Samoa Joe is next in line.
Yep, and he gonna want his receipt. You know he ain't gonna play about that.
Right? Joe don't play. Joe don't play.
He pointed to him like, "All right, now I did your favor."
Joe don't play. He's gonna get his title match. It was gonna be Jay White too.
Especially after he relinquished his other title, saying, "Hey, I'm going." So he going for a mission. He not playing.
He is focused on that title. So, like I said, even though he is supposed to do the thing, but it's the right champion. We wanted to win. So, but the way he won is the same way he wanted the first match last year with a ring. I was waiting for, this is what I was together. I was waiting for the whole, because they was at the end of the night, they was kind of dragging that shit on. Like, you know, like after the match, they was dragging that shit on. Like, okay, they're gonna come out and surround the ring. Well, this is all I'm thinking of. Like, they're gonna come out and surround the ring. The devil will come out, blah blah. Oh, we're gonna hear Adam or something. We ain't getting nothing.
Yep.
So it now guess what? It makes you want to watch Wednesday night. It makes you want to watch Friday night. It makes you want to watch Saturday night. So
hopefully they don't drag it on too long when people just like, all right now.
I don't. Hell, they might think about this for a minute. They might just expose this shit on Wednesday.
They might. You never know.
That's for real about it. But like you said, don't drag this.
If they drag it on too long, then it's like this better be like Stone Cold or something. You know, like.
No, listen. It better not be no Vince McMahon. It's me, Austin.
Or what if it was like if it was MJF himself? Like, hi, it was me.
I would say that's bullshit. I would call bullshit on that. I mean, yeah, he been telling us he's a scumbag. When you tell him you did all this, and it was you all along.
What if it was Tony Khan?
Oh Lord!
I'm going to bed.
That man take the.
Listen, that's the one thing we don't want, though. That's one thing we don't want Tony Khan to be a character. You don't want Tony Khan to be a character. His eyes be all open, nervous.
Oh man, all the blinking.
It was me. What's my next line? Damn it, Tony.
Fucking throating a bottle of water.
I told you, man, cocaine and cowboy boots, man.
All right, guys. All right, Willis, let y'all get in.
I like this match. It told the story from beginning to end. MJF and Jay White, they put it in the ring, what they needed to do. I'm glad they didn't finish it tonight. It feels like that's something that they should save for World's End because it makes more sense because of the title of the show, that pay-per-view, to start off the new year AEW with a fresh storyline like that. So it will make sense for them to wait until then. I'm just glad that MJF won the match. I'm glad that they put on a good show. And Jay White ain't lose nothing. He'll be just fine. The Bullet Club be fine.
So.
They be all right. They be all right. They could do something like whatever because Jay White only like $1.05 anyway. So
that motherfucker shred. I'll switch bodies with him any day.
He's shredded.
Fuck that.
But yeah, it is what it is. It ended off the night perfectly. It made everybody go home happy. But all I gotta say is, fuck the internet wrestling fans complaining about this shit was overbooked. If y'all complaining about overbooking, all I got to say is 2 words: blood and line.
Hey, Will, they want to know what belt you have.
I was like, Intercontinental. I figured that one for the white
Continental title and the Oval Intercontinental title.
Oh, he straight up mid-card.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Straight up undisputed mid-card.
Undisputed mid-card. Yes, sir. So, yeah.
I'm with that.
This match was what it was supposed to be, and I was happy with the result. And watched the media scrum because MJF said he was crying the whole time.
I'm about to say he was very teary-eyed, I heard.
He said, my hip hurt, my leg hurt, I'm hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, because he did that elbow drop after the table collapsed or something like that, right?
Yep.
He said
that
was the only botch. Yeah. Well, that was not their botch. That was the table.
But he still made the jump. He like, well, fuck it.
Yeah,
he said he wanted to make that jump because that's what he was supposed to do in the match. He said he wasn't going to let the fans down. He was.
Man, these wrestlers put their bodies through the line, man.
So he said he was going to do it regardless. He said, I'm fucking hurting bad, man.
I'm about to say, I know that couldn't have felt good.
He said, after I do this interview, I'm going to go in the back and let the trainer pop my fucking hip back into place. So, yeah.
We'll sit straight in the ice bath.
Yep. Both of them put it on the line. So, it topped off a great pay-per-view, and I do not mind paying $50 for the pay-per-view if they keep on doing this shit like
this. People don't mind paying for quality. Quality.
Wait, before we go on, let me say this about that. You see, it don't have to be a pay-per-view every fucking month.
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed, Tone.
I like what they have done with their, and I said this on here before. I'm going to just get an iteration, a little addition to it. It's good to build up the story and then pick up on a pay-per-view and maybe end the story there or add an extra layer to the story for
during
the next
show.
period.
Exactly, yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with. I mean, don't get me wrong. When WWE did this,
Black and
they
Gold.
only did this because not even that. They only did this because Nitro added pay-per-view. WCW added.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They used to do the same thing, and they need to go back to that because you don't need to have pay-per-views every month. You're not giving time for the story. You're giving time for your story to go off fast, and we don't want that. And then when you fucking do copy, paste, repeat,
you start having raw matches on.
Yeah, right. So I give them this, but it seems like AEW about to add more.
I was about to say it looks like they're getting ready to add more, but not yet.
Like look what they did with All In, and then the very next week we had All Out.
Yeah.
Then this used to be the pay-per-view that ends the year, and then we get ready for Revolution down the road. Now we got
Double or Nothing in May.
Right.
You're right.
Right. So
once money start getting involved, they're like, "Hey, people paying."
Money start getting involved and people paying. So that guess what? That we gotta provide
sponsors.
More.
Yep.
Yeah, I just don't think they should do it. I like what they was doing.
I do
too. 4 pay-per-views, every 3 months.
And that was the thing they came out and said. They're like, "Hey, we're not gonna have pay-per-views every week. we're gonna, but
and they also doing
change.
like your specials because you got like Grand Slam, the
the Daily's Place
full gear.
So I don't know. I'm not saying World Ends is gonna waste because where they doing it at, they're doing it in a historic venue like Nassau Coliseum, which is gonna be the hometown of the champion.
I can't be mad at that. Yeah, that's gonna be
and
nice.
Then
that's gonna be nice.
And then you talking about it's the end. I want everybody to understand the history of why I like this. That's what Starrcade used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Starrcade used to be the last review of the year before we say Happy New Year.
Starrcade, yep. And
we about to get that old school feeling again. And for all you old school heads, you should appreciate that.
Yeah, especially because this is like the 40th anniversary of Starrcade.
Yeah, so you should appreciate that instead of trying to fucking shit on it, the new kids on the block. They trying to bring some old school feeling so you can shut the fuck up and say, well, back in my day when you shut the fuck up and watch wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, you good?
All right, that's right.
Appreciate those likes that just came in too, by the way, y'all on YouTube. Thank you.
And first of all, I want to shout out
subscribe, David.
Man, they've been running it up
commenting
tonight.
and watching the show.
Appreciate
everybody, y'all are the real stars of this show tonight. But
pull the Kevin Durant,
MVP. Yeah. Oh yeah, just say we didn't have mamas in the audience.
Mama's cooking.
Although we might have it, if we do have someone, then I did pull a Durant. All right, but as far as this match goes, Tone, I ain't gonna hate on you because I kind of felt the same way because we could even go back even further when it comes to the ambulance thing. Remember Sting and Rick Rude back in '91 at that Clash Champions? Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can even go back that far. But as far as the match goes, and for those who caught the pre-show, this is what, or even like the early part of this show, this is why I said I call Cole Adam Escobar. Because that damn title, when the title came into play, when the Dynamite Diamond, I was like, both times Jay got his hands on both of them first. So I'm like, man, if this ain't the most Logan Paul shit I've seen, it's like, you leave you like have the damn thing there, but you let the opponent get it first. I'm like, and the sad part was, at least with the belt, this was before the Ass Boys, who by the way got ejected when they tried to attack Max's leg again. Yeah, this is like before the Ass Boys showed up. But when that Dynamite Diamond came out though, I was like, yep, that's how Jay winning this damn title, because it was like, you win it. And by the way, I'm glad you brought up that point of how Max won the title last year. It's like you win by the ring, you lose by the ring. But in this case, Max was able to get it off of him somehow. And 365 days as a champion. At one point in time, that used to be a rarity in this business. Now it's starting to seem like it's starting to feel, I won't say more commonplace, but we're starting to see it a lot more than we probably had seen it in the past. But I gotta give, no pun intended, I gotta give the devil his due. That Max, he's been putting on his work when he needs to. And like I said, the second half of the reign, like Enforcer said, Max has been going out on this one. And think about the matches he had with Kenny, the match he had with Adam at All In, and wrestling twice tonight and defending 2 different championships. Boo. Max definitely deserves his flowers on this one. As far as Bullet Club Gold, oh hell no, everybody, just because somebody loses, it does not mean they are being buried. The only way they will get buried is if you stop supporting them or stop believing in them being like superstar type athletes, whatever. But now that being said, let's get to the let's get to the real elephant in the room, the devil.
Uh-oh.
The elephant devil.
Yeah.
The devil elephant.
All right. And you know what? Everybody's got good points for who it could be and why. Adam Cole, most likely choice, because we've been waiting for one of these two to double cross each other for so long now. It's just like, and now with the next pay-per-view being the Dynasty. Damn, I didn't even think about that one. Sean James, shout out to you. Yeah, because I'm like, Max getting all this success, but I'm like, if Richard Holiday or whatever decide to show up, man, that would be some crazy ass shit. But like I said, Adam Cole, because Lord knows we will wait for that double cross to happen one way or the other for like so long now. Jack Perry being another one because like I said, what's the storyline? Max's past coming back to haunt him, and I think Ziggy you were the one who brought it up. You think of the Pillars match going into Double or Nothing. MJF literally told Jack, you want to know how to succeed in this business? You've got to like cut people off, and like you've got
to tell him to be cutthroat.
Do a scumbag. And it was like, wouldn't it be ironic if MJF literally told the one man how to beat him for the AEW championship? But now I'm going to throw two names. And remember I said I had some names that were going to be a little less than flattering, but would still make some logical choices.
Okay.
I'm going to give you two.
Okay.
First one, Shawn Spears. Again, a lot less undesirable, but here's why it would make logic. Anybody remember this little group called The Pinnacle? Yeah. Now, of course, we all saw Wart Lily. We saw FTR like break off MJF. Shawn was the one who stuck by him. Until that cage match where if Wardlow won, he would get MJF at that Double or Nothing. And notice, Max and Shawn haven't even had contact since then. Yeah. So
they'll bring back the Pinnacle.
Come back,
Pretty much his past, like y'all said throughout the show.
Yeah.
MJF's past coming back to haunt him because of how he's treated people.
Yep. True. Second name I would have come back. Ethan Page. Now, although he was not originally in the firm, do anybody remember when we originally saw the Devil? Yeah, remember that casino ladder match back at last year's All Out when Max originally made his comeback as the Devil? Yeah. So, I remember like right after Ethan joined the firm, remember he was supposed to be in that world title eliminator, but unfortunately
Ethan Page
got eliminated by Ricky Starks in the semis. Yeah. Or I think it might even been the final match. I don't know. But ever since the firm broke up, I was like, oh, we helped your ass win the title, but you don't want to look out for us? So
I really, and I'm a big fan of Ethan Page, definitely, especially when he was teaming with Scorpion Sky, the Men of the Year, and all the stuff they was doing with what's that guy's name?
Dan Lambert.
Dan Lambert. Yep.
I
love that little thing they had
like,
going.
If you want to tie the firm, tie the Pinnacle. Yeah, like I said, you have so many options on where you could go with this Devil, to like where Willis was saying, if you really want this to have an impact, what would be the one place where it would hurt Max the most? Right there in his hometown of Long Island at World's End.
And also, while we got you, man, what's your final thoughts of the day before we wrap up? So we'll kind of do a little two for two. Who's the devil, and then final thoughts.
All right. Well, since I already took care of all the devil stuff, because no offense, All-Star, not that type of devil.
The character, not the real.
Yeah. But all right. My final thoughts to this. As we approach this Thanksgiving season, I just wanted to say first and foremost, like the last year of my life personally, they say you have setbacks in order to make comebacks. Okay. And for me personally, the last year has been a comeback of sorts because getting back into the workforce after dealing with like all my personal issues and stuff. And
that's right.
And just being able to get to do some new things, repair some old relationships and whatever with friends and family. It's been, and of course, always having my WCC brethren with me at all times. Throughout the thick and the thin. And by the way, I don't know if anybody knows this. Like, next, gotta look at the date here. Yeah, that a week from Tuesday.
Okay.
We celebrate 13 years with WCC. Yeah. So,
13 years of WCC.
Yeah. And all stuff. And of course, looking forward to Survivor Series coming up next weekend. Of course, for you New Japan fans, World Tag League is actually getting ready to kick off in just a little bit. And I just want to say, first and foremost, Willis, personally, thanks for being on the show tonight, and and all the stuff that you do in WCC, and thank you again for buying full gear last night.
I know, right? For the whole community.
We got to definitely give you your respect for that one, because brother, like I said, you always contribute some good stuff to us. We wanted to give you your time in the spotlight to recognize you. Again, everybody that was on the chat tonight. Yeah, of course, Big Daddy. And
Big Daddy came through for a little bit. Man, that's what's up.
And by the way, we want to keep supporting you in your career. Thanks for talking about whatever you got. And of course, being in I think she said she's going to be in Manassas, Virginia in February. So
she did say that she was going to be in February. I'm looking for that comment now, but
and then of course, Sean, like,
here you go,
also like provides stuff for us throughout the night. And like I said, since you a Jersey brother, me and Forcer, we're both also Jersey boys as well. So we got to give you that.
Wait, you too, Reese?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm from Trenton.
Oh man, I thought Reese was from the Carolinas.
No, man, I only just been down here 5 years. But I was like, but I was like Toad said, it was like, you can tell when people's originally from the north, because
true.
Like, if we like constantly cold around this time of year, it's like, you definitely been up in the north, because. Because now all of a sudden it was like, oh shit, wait a minute, it's like 70 something. I was like, damn, I like never wore shorts in November or December or something. But
bro, welcome to the South.
Get back on topic. So I just wanted to say, everybody, please enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving week holidays, and please be safe. We got some good wrestling coming up as we get ready to close out 2023. So, just enjoy your good times, and we just hope we were going to keep doing our thing and keep bringing that WCC flavor like only we could do it. And shout out Jobber Tears, Wolfpack, Quez, and All-Star and Kent, and of course, the Thirst with the Forcer, Halo, myself. And everybody else that does podcasts within the group.
Yeah, man. Shout out everybody, all the startup podcasts, all the everybody that, even if you took a break and getting back into it, or if you've been doing it for a long time, everybody that's in this content creation grind, man. Shout out.
And of course, our wrestlers too, like Big Daddy, of course, Stevie Ray, our Hall of Fame brother as well.
A Hall of Fame on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lala.
Everybody that steps in the ring that
everybody
and has been a part of the Heels for Life or WCC in any fashion. Yo, always keep you. Yeah, we always keep y'all in our prayers because y'all are going in this ring every night,
definitely
risking your health, trying to do for us fans. So, if anything, we're the most thankful for you, and we would hope y'all enjoy this holiday season. Those are my final thoughts.
All right, man. We got the man of the hour, and I'm not talking about Leo Rush. I'm talking about Wild Man Willis.
Yeah, Willis is taller.
Yep. Final thoughts. Well, the devil, I think, is either going to be cold or strong. That's about it in my books. And my final thoughts is thank you for having me on the show tonight. It was good. It was fun to talk about this joint. It was worth it. And I hope everybody enjoyed the show. I like to say hi to a little somebody. If they still watching, they know who they are. Yep. And I hope everybody have a good holiday. Chill with your families, because I know I am, because I want to see my mama. And we gonna go shopping the next day. That's the
man, don't get don't go beat nobody up now.
Man, it don't be where we be going to down in the country where they don't have no money. So they not in nobody's store those days. They broke. We the only people in the joint that have any money. So
I'm gonna find out Wild Man did the Cesaro swing on some patron trying to buy the last copy of Spider-Man 2 or something out there.
I don't even have to worry about that. we be in and out the store so quickly because it's just another day to them down there. So it's all good. So yeah. Everybody enjoy wrestling, and Survivor Series is this weekend, so y'all enjoy that. I'm not watching because I'll be down in my mama's house. And I asked
you can be hanging out with family.
I asked you want to watch Survivor Series, Mom? She's like, I don't want to see that corny shit.
Oh Lord.
She said wrestling is not wrestling to her no more. She said, she said it's either too much talking or too much foolishness. She said she just wants to see the
too much foolishness. Yeah, that's definitely
too much foolishness.
She said she just want to see the people fight like Bruno and Dusty and Ric Flair and Stone Cold and Rocky.
Oh man, that's a good old topic for one of our other segments, our casual conversations that being 8-bit dudes. But yeah.
Once Stone Cold retired, she retired right along with him. Because she said that was her heart. Stone Cold was her last heart in wrestling. After that, she said that was it. Yep. That was it. Because she said we watched him when he was Stunning Steve in USWA with the flowing blonde hair fighting gentleman Chris Adams. So
throwback. Golly.
Once he retired, that's it. And my dad used to watch it. He said once they start doing all that run-ins at the end of the match, he said, "Fuck that shit."
I remember them days. You know, like him and Rod Price being a tag team as well. So,
Yep, he said once they do all the running and interference at the end of the ring.
They definitely would hate wrestling now.
Yeah. He said he can't stand it, so he said he stopped watching. He said that shit didn't got too.
He would hate the bloodline, but that's
he would be pissed. I can hear him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, Willis, you saying that wrestling
this is cinema
had more trash in the ring at the end of the Nitro?
Yeah, he would be throwing it. I can hear him now. This bullshit. This shit's stupid. I don't even see why you watch this bullshit. This shit dumb. That's exactly what he would say. So I'm not even going to subject them to that. I'm going to just probably watch Collision and call it a night. I'll probably be asleep by the time Collision all over with anyway, being down there. So, that's my final thoughts. Everybody love wrestling.
What you got, Big Tone?
You already know who my devil is. It's Adam Cole, baby. To Sean James, Brick City in the house. I'm from North, brother. So final thought. Me and Ziggy had a conversation. I ain't gonna go into too much details, but you already know why I said what November is. November is Fat Tony month. So all that working out, stop it. Y'all about to get fat this month. So get fat, get relaxed, be with your loved ones, watch a movie, get itis, watch some football, whatever you gotta do. Be safe doing it. Comes to wrestling, like who you like, dislike who you don't dislike, just enjoy with the program. Stop trying to go to these damn events, taking pictures of black tar.
Now that's what I don't like. I agree.
Guess what? The company already got your money. Ha ha. Who's on you? All right. So stop the bullshit. I enjoyed Full Gear. I'm gonna watch WWE because one thing about WWE that people gotta understand is even if you don't have a good show with them, there's always a hidden gem or at least 1 or 2 good matches. I gotta give them that. So it is what it is. I'm a wrestling fan. You got a 20x20 ring, I'm watching you. So do that. Don't shit on nobody because they don't agree with you. It's their opinion. Your opinion might be different, but at the end of the day, y'all fucking still watching the same show. So let it be. I am looking forward to Wild Man pissing off people on WCC like he always do. He always do.
Starter. Him and Chris.
He say something, motherfucker like, you just hate it. I'm like, yeah, he just fucking with you. So it is what it is. But y'all have a safe night. Thank y'all for staying with us the whole 3 hours.
Bro, I know.
Bro, 3 hours. Yeah. And enjoy y'all week, man. That's all I gotta say.
All right, cool, man. Thank y'all for joining us. Once again, this was episode, what was it, 232?
Man, jeez.
I think, what was it? I think it was 232, right?
Man, you lost it.
I was playing.
You lost it. You don't know. You're the producer. You can't.
Hey, bro, it be like that, man. Sometimes, but definitely, once again, appreciate everybody for joining today. It was a fun show. I really love doing these review shows because sometimes I feel like sometimes we get into these review shows and we kind of speed through the card, and I get time constraints and everything, but these wrestlers put a lot into these matches. They put their bodies on the line, and when the time calls for it, we go through the matches and we give everyone our honest 100% opinion on the matches, and that's what we do, man. That's why we got the Wrestling Encyclopedia, we got the Enforcer, and we got the Wild Man over here, and we're gonna talk about these shows. And episode 234, I wasn't all too far off, but
that man been doing too much.
Hey man, it's been a long time. I've been building websites and I've been the pages and the numbers are starting to blur together. But I definitely appreciate y'all. Like I said, we're working on a website. It's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna have our own kind of internal I won't say social media, but we're gonna kind of have our own ecosystem. That's what I'm working on. So y'all be able to go on our website, make your own posts, make your own comments and different things like that. And also with Wild Man Willis and a bunch of other people, pouring so much into our Discord, I'm gonna be working on that aspect of our community as well. So Discord gonna be popping. We're gonna have the different channels. I don't know if y'all have that are watching this or on the panel, if y'all have used Discord to this extent, but you can have certain channels, you can have movie nights, you could do a lot with Discord. So we're gonna be growing the community. We got a lot of good things in store for the community, for WCC, for everybody.
Plus, like I said, if y'all ever want to watch a pay-per-view with us,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
no, I was saying
movie night.
One great thing is that y'all get to like really interact with fans or like other parts of the country and stuff, and it's like, just feel like if you was ever chilling with your friends one day.
That's all it is. Like, exactly. I mean, sometimes it don't even gotta be wrestling, bro. If they just got like something Netflix or something that's out, and if it lets us screen share it, shit, we could do that too. But that's something that we really both Chris and I talk about it all the time, that we try to really hammer home, and I think that's what separates us from other communities, is that like we try our best to pour into the people that support and build us up, which is the community. Those that tune in, those that subscribe, share, and pour into our shows and to our posts, our TikToks and everything. So whenever we do these shows and we do these watch-alongs and different things like that, it's just a way for us to give back and actually hang out with y'all instead of just behind a chat wall. So once again, this was episode 234. We just recapped the pay-per-view for AEW Full Gear. Ziggy the Beast, Rockin' Reese, Wildman Willis, and the Enforcer, Big Tone. And we'll see y'all in the next one, man. Thank y'all so much, and y'all have a good afternoon. Not afternoon, I'm sorry. Good morning.
It's nasty. Like a vampire.
And a good rest of y'all week, man. And we'll see y'all in the next one, man. Until next time, live from Zamunda.
Happy Thanksgiving.